So, what were we doing? We just got hired officially to be Alincia's, royal guard, the princess, although she doesn't have a country anymore, really. So, you know. And we left these, infos to do, because my throat was killing me at the end of the last stream. A soldier. Oh, a, Laguz soldier, a catboy. You there, Bjork. What do you think you're doing? I was trying to get back to my room, but I've lost my way. Can you tell me which way I need to go? It's this way, follow me. Hey, not so close, walk behind me. Sheesh, kinda rude. Pardon me, the king has ordered us to treat Bjork with kindness, but it will take some time. It is difficult to fight that instinct. Perhaps some memory of the slavery our forefathers suffered at Bjork hands flows in our blood. I understand, I'll keep my distance. Very well. Marcia. And so we put this guy right here, and this dealy bobber goes there, and we're finished. What's she doing? Packing. Want some help? Do I want some? Pfft, you're a hoot, handsome. I'm already done. You're more skillful at this than I would have imagined. Or is it that Mist is woefully inept? Ike's only frame of reference is Mist's packing. The Begnion Pegasus Knights were always moving around, so I learned to pack quickly. They used to train us on it all the time. Go here, pack this, fun stuff. Is that so? I can see that you have a strong sense of duty. Quitting the Begnion Pegasus Knights to join us must seem... What are you saying, I'm a burden now? No, I'm very grateful you're here. As I told you before, we're short on personnel. Oh, good then, and I'm happy to be here. Say, Ike, you don't need to worry about me quitting the Begnion service. My decision wasn't based solely on my desire to repay you. ... You had other reasons? Yes, I'm also searching for my missing brother. Oh yeah. He may be a dolt and a scoundrel, but he's all the family I have in this world. Remember when you found me, when we were fighting the pirates? Well, I was trying to track him down. But every time I go looking for him, I end up in some dangerous situation, with ugly boat monkeys trying to kill me. So that's why you decided to join us, is it? I can understand that. So are you sorry you asked? Not at all. The important thing is finding your brother as quickly as possible, right? That's the plan, I guess. We're gonna get her brother as a unit. Not for a while, though. Leith. She seems depressed. Look at who I'm trapped with. Of course I'm depressed. And keep your worthless observations to yourself. All of you are so slow. I can't believe you're still not ready. Sorry about that. If we were like you and didn't need to carry anything, it would be easier, but we have weapons and things to get ready. Weapons of steel are a human weakness. Without them, you cannot fight properly. But Leith, you're carrying a dagger, aren't you? In the scabbard on your leg? This is not for fighting. Then what's it for? I use it to remove small bones from meat. It can also cut fruit into bite-sized pieces. It has proven quite useful. She can slice up her apples. She can peel apples for herself. What? If you've got something to say, spit it out. You despise Bjork, but you don't mind Bjork-crafted tools? If something's good, it's good. Denying something's obvious worth out of petty spite is foolish. It's not that I do not despise everything Bjork. If every Bjork could get along with us as well as you do, I'm certain. Leith? This is a ridiculous conversation. I'm leaving now. She's very tsundere. Okay, and support-wise, I've been saying I should leave all my supports for later. However, I also said Ike and Soren are endgame and didn't even notice that I had unlocked their C support already, so we're gonna watch that one. So that's how much we spent. Supplies are running low. We need dried meat, fresh food. Ike, are you listening? Huh? Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I would have never guessed. I think he's sarcastic. Sorry, Soren, look, could you run the report by me again? You're tired, Ike. You need rest. Go find a cot somewhere. You can tell? Of course, when you're not feeling well, your left eye twitches. That's odd, I never noticed. Get some sleep, I can manage things for a few hours. Well, I am pretty beat. Go. You know, Soren, you're not nearly as insensitive as the others say. Deep down, you're a big softy. Excuse me? Oh, nothing, I'm going. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Ew. And then Oscar supports Ike. Oh, and Titania supports Ike. Oh, but he gets some other better ones later in the game. I'm thinking him and Racin for his non-A support. Okay, and we have just a teeny amount of inventory to do because I picked up a talisman and I can use it in this screen now. I don't have to use it on the map. And we may as well give it to Ike because his res is kind of low. And he's the big softy in this run so far. 9 strength, 8 defense, a level 14. Which I looked up and it's like 2 lower than his average levels on both those. So the only thing he'll be able to hit for good damage is like soft mages right now, so he may as well have more res. And then I totally forgot that I picked up that red gem and can sell it. So we'll do that for the dopamine. 2,500. That almost paid for the why'd I forge a fire tome for Soren. And I think that tome, I wasn't really paying attention, but it's only like 2 more might than a regular fire tome. But whatever, every bit helps. Okay. Alright, it's gonna summarize the story for me. I forgot to say where we were heading. After his father's death places the mantle of leadership on his young shoulders, Ike agrees to continue as Alincia's escort. Wow, look at all the turf Begnion has. In this quad color turf war. The company heads now for the Begnion Empire, the oldest and largest nation on the continent of Tellius. As Crimea is a former fiefdom of Begnion, the princess turns to them for succor, much as a scared child returns to a parent. Wow. Many in Tellius believe that without Begnion's might and influence, Crimea's reconstruction will be nigh impossible. However, Begnion and Gallia have no diplomatic ties and are further separated by an impassable mountain range. So the company is forced to return to Crimea, where they hope to locate a ship to carry them to Begnion. Gallia has no ports. The cat boys don't like water, they don't want to sail. So we gotta cut back through occupied Crimea. Oh, look at this full art of Ranulf. Accompanied by Ranulf, the warrior who has volunteered to guide them, the company leaves Castle Gallia behind. With heavy hearts and wounded spirits, they begin the long march back to Crimea. Good look at Ranulf's heterochromia and a bigger art size. Hey Ike, hold up a moment. You know, I was thinking, since this castle is on the way, we should probably stop by. Really? Why? Is there something special about this place? Why yes, there is. This is Cantius Castle. Dane seized it early on in the war. Now it serves as a camp for prisoners. I've even heard there are a number of Crimean retainers being held captive in the dungeon beneath the castle. A dungeon? What? Are you certain? Princess, I'm hurt. Of course my information is reliable. If we can rescue some Crimean soldiers, they might decide to join us. That would be quite a boon, would it not? Yes, it would. I think it's worth the risk. Jailbreak. Look at this dungeon texture. Nice cobblestone, honestly. The question now is, how do you open these cells and free the prisoners? The cells are certain to be locked, so in order to open them, logic would dictate that the keys will be in the possession of the jailer. We've no choice but to steal them. If we're lucky, the guards will have keys as well. In either case, we must move with caution. We don't want to trade blows with the entire castle garrison. Sure we do. Which means we stay close to the walls and avoid being seen or heard, right? Alright then, our first priority is to get our hands on the cell keys. Hey, you there. Volk. I have business with Sir Grail. Where is he? You're sorely lacking in social etiquette, aren't you? State your business. I'll speak with Sir Grail and Sir Grail alone. Now take me to him. What you ask is impossible. Commander Grail is dead. Well, that is a problem. Just who are you, anyway? Call me Volk. Sir Grail hired me. I'm in intelligence. My father hired you? You are Sir Grail's son, correct? You'll do. Sir Grail hired me to investigate something. You pay my price and I'll give you my report. Deal? How much? 50,000. That's a bit steep. I think that's more money than we even have. And worth every penny. I don't have that much. Give me some time. So you're willing to pay? My father hired you. He must have had a good reason. Are you sure, Commander? We have no way of knowing if he's telling the truth. We'll know when we see the contents of that report. What a mindset. Until then, let's have him travel with us. So that's your plan, eh? Listen, you get the report when I get paid, and I'm not waiting around until then. I'll keep my information for the time being. Call me when you've got the gold. Stop into any tavern along your way. Tell the barkeep you've need of a fireman. The codes. You'll see me within an hour. Hold a moment. Intelligence. You said you were in intelligence, right? Is information the only thing you sell? Come out with it. What are you asking? Locks. Can you open locks? Sure, 50 gold per lock. You're going to have him open the cell doors? Is that wise? We've only just met him. There's no telling if we can trust him. Should we hire or don't hire? Or seek advice? What does seek advice say? What do the two of you think? This is what Ike would do. Under the circumstances, I think trusting a man about whom we know nothing is dangerous. I am opposed to this. Titania wants us to turn away a named character in a Fire Emblem game. If we want to get those cells open, I think risk is going to be inevitable. If we don't have to steal keys, we can reduce that risk and improve our chances of rescuing the prisoners. It's worth a shot. I don't know, chat. This guy seems kind of sketchy. However, he's got a big, thick headband, like all the important characters in this game. He must be important. Volk, will you help us break into these cells? As long as I get paid, I've got no complaint. Titania, objections? I told you before, didn't I? You're the commander. If you decide on a course of action, I will but follow. Righto, I'm off. Good luck and all that. Wait, you're not going to help us here? Much as I would like to, I have a job to do. I will rejoin you when I'm finished. I see. Well, good luck to you then. Yes, and you as well. What is Ranulph's job? He's a late game unit, so he's too OP to have here. Alright, we actually have a choose unit section that matters. We're only taking 9 people into this dungeon, because we gotta be stealthy. We're benching Mia, sorry to say. Oh, and Volk counts as one of the 9. Oh, and I want to use one of the cats. They're pre-promotes, kind of. Well, in the way that they get XP, they are. Does this seem right? I think these are the 9 that I'm most prioritizing. Sorry to Rolf. Although it will be nice to have Rolf. Oh, and I did put him at 99 XP with bonus XP. So really I should bring him. We're kind of planning to just brute force it. And so maybe I bench Volk, honestly. But you know, it is his joining chapter. We should see if he's useful. I think this is fine. We'll have to be a little bit careful with Marcia. I guess we can look at the enemy units. Do they have any archers? It's a little silly having a pig flying around on this indoors map, but don't think about it too hard. Oh, the boss is archers, that's for sure. The boss is Dano Mill. Oh, the forehead on this guy. And he has a sword and a lance, and he drops a master seal. Let's see. I don't think we have any particular need to, like, rush through. No clock on this thing. No thieves are going to steal our stuff. This is probably fine. So, this is a stealth map, which, like, never happens in Fire Emblem. If we end our turn within the range of any of these guys, a bunch more guys spawn. Oh shucks, I didn't... Wait, can you reach... Ugh, I feel stupid. Ugh, okay, we can shove him north, I think. Boyd can probably shove him. No, we can't shove him at all. God, I put Volk in the worst possible spot to not get this open. Are we just gonna fail the stealth objective right away? I think we will. We're in it for the battle XP, not the bonus XP, that's for sure. Wow, we can go ahead and attack this guy. May as well. Look out, we're under attack. Now we'll know what we're up against. Commander Danomil, the castle defenses have been breached. What are your orders, sir? What fortunate timing. We were starting to run low on prisoners. Do try to capture them alive. I won't have you robbing me of my fun. As you command, sir. Bunch of guards there. Bunch of guys here where I spawned. We've been spotted. There's nothing left to do but fight. Oscar couldn't help himself. Alright. A bunch of lances and blades. I guess, Titania sitting in, like, this 2 range spot would probably be good. Assuming everyone else can get out. A little bit of a suboptimal start. I didn't think through my first turn all that hard. Oh, I hope they can't reach Soren. Movement 6. They totally can, right? Alright, I guess Ike can bring up the rear also. Boyd can do it. Oops, I meant Lance. Oops, we lured that guy out with Marcia. Oh, and her animations are still on. Get poked, idiot. Marcia got strength and skill. I think Marcia's leveled up her strength like twice already, from level 5. She's already stronger than Ike. Oh, that's a archer. Rats should have given Titania Jav. Rip, Boyd missed. Boyd still has Tempest on. Maybe he's at bad biorhythm right now. Does Titania double these guys? They're carrying blades, so possibly, yeah. I just fed Titania a ton of XP. No, but she gets a level. It was on purpose. Well, she got HP and speed. She's probably still my fastest unit. Sephiran. Brahm, he's also in jail. Tell me something, will you? What's going to happen to us? Those Dane soldiers took my friends away, and they didn't never come back. What did they do to them? Oh, something bad happened, I just know it. Quiet, fool, Kieran. He's got his helmet on. Keep your cowardly mutterings to yourself. It matters not what vile torture they devise. A true knight of Crimea is bold, steadfast, and strong. I care not if they pull out my nails with tongs, or insert pins into the soft flesh of my underbelly, or yank. Stop! I can't bear torture. I'm not a professional soldier, I'm just part of the militia. I can't believe I left my family behind for this. Will I ever see them again? Oh, I want to go home. Mood. Curses, if only I had a weapon of some sort. Oh yeah, I could have brought these guys weapons in inventory, however I'm not really planning on using them. Help, oh wait, and we don't control them this chapter. Help will come, I will not give up. Nephany. Why is she talking like that? Alright. Two guys to get here. Fuck, might as well open this. He can steal. Oh, the door key. I mean, he drops that when we kill him, so it wouldn't make sense. I'll pay the 5 gold. We know Boyd missed this guy badly. What's his hit rate, and can he do 13 damage? He can on a coin flip. It'd be better to have Oscar do it, honestly. Mist is also due for a level up, because I also fed her bonus XP. I like leveling up on the map because I'm a weirdo. Ah, see, she got 4 levels. You can only get 3 if you level up in a base. Let's see. Titanium blows up most of these guys. Doubling with a hammer is so funny. And she can sit right there. Kill for Soren. Let me just player phase the heck out of these guys. Oscar getting doubled for 0. That's probably a kill for Liliana. Or Ike. I don't actually need Oscar to sit there. Or Marcia? Oh wait, the archer. I want to be careful. Kind of ignoring the guys who are to my right. I've already acted with most of those units. Do we care about them? Mist is kind of in danger. Ooh, nice crit by Ike. Yeah, that gets rid of that problem. Door key for Ike. Currently Ileana could get doubled. You know, I kind of goofed it, maybe. I think Miss is gonna have to take a Steel Lance, potentially. This guy's got 18 attack, she'll be fine. Oh, and can he reach Ileana, for that matter? Oh man, I really goofed it. Well, as long as we can kill this archer. On an 82. Oh no. Honestly, the archer targeting Marcia wouldn't even kill her, probably. Effective damage is not that strong in this game. Okay, she got the kill anyway. Predictable. Picking on little old Mist. Oh, he missed anyway. Hey, we see Mist's model. The game doesn't show her when we heal. Ooh, Boyd almost at a level. And he leveled up his axes. I forget if weapon level does anything in this game. Like besides unlock the ability to use weapons at that level. Sometimes you get like a damage or a crit bonus or something. Let's see. Got 2 Iron Lance guys and a mage that will threaten whoever stands here. Probably we can get Titania to this spot. Maybe Ike, whose res I just leveled up. Can anyone talk to Sephiran? Probably Ike can. Me as well. You there, we've come to rescue you. Ah. You're not a soldier, are you? Your clothing gives you away. I am a pilgrim. My name is Sephiran. You're a monk? Why would they imprison you? I was arrested in a nearby village where I was tending to wounded Crimean knights. I received no trial, but have nevertheless been kept prisoner in this place ever since. Typical. That explains it. We've come here to liberate the prisoners of war. You should take this opportunity to escape. You will set me free? That is most gracious of you. If you've no objection, I would ask your name. I am Ike of the Grail Mercenaries. Please, the cell door is open. You should leave while you can. Thank you. Perhaps we will meet again, Ike. And I could shove him if I wanted. So, Volk has actually good stats. However, he is locked to using knives, which stink in this game. They're only Might 2, and you can't forge them. So, and he's level 10, so he doesn't need levels quite as bad as, like, Marcia, for example. Ooh, that was only a 63 accuracy for Boyd. I just wanted to get him moving rightwards while I soften that kill up. God, he gets strength like every level. 13, and he also got speed. Those are handy. And Boyd kind of needs healing. Oh yeah, Marcia's battle animations. Yes, we see her Pegasus flying in this indoor space. We got directional lighting from somewhere. Window. Maybe it's still daytime. Leave it on for Volk. Ileana doubling this guy. Soren also. I think Ileana still needs levels more. Soren's like level 14 already. 13. Combat for Volk. I like his stance. It's all hunched. You got a decent amount of XP for that. Level 10's not that high. I stick Titania there. Maybe even give her the Javelin. In case the mage is dumb enough to attack her. Alright, cleared out the first round of guards. Ileana got only strength and HP. Well, she'll get slowed down less by tomes. Almost level for Oscar. Nice, no damage from that Iron Lance. You got skill and res. Now he's tied with Ike. Wow, these guys all mash themselves into those 4 squares for me. Classic job for our mages. Good thing I'm using 2 of them. And that time Boyd hit a 58. I'm gambling with him. I don't regret putting Mist in that spot. I may want that space for attacking someone. Maybe this could be a kill for Volk. Yeah, we have Ike to move also. If we need to block somebody off. Ooh, or Marcia. And she can canter away. Hopefully. Wow, that was like a whole third of a level bar for her. Oh, she only got speed and res. That's more of a pig knight kind of level. She's been getting strength a lot. I guess I didn't look at Volk's res. I hope I don't regret that move. We can probably block off any spaces he can get attacked from. With Titania, for example. Oh my god. I was gonna soften that guy up for Ileana. Kill Stealer. Well, we can get her schmoving. Actually, can we? This guy's got the chest keys. And Ike has our other ones. Just count how many spaces Ike can move. I think we'll put Titania like here. And trade her the door keys. Makes sense to have them on a higher movement unit. Severin just gonna chill there. I wonder if we need Ike to go talk to those two also. He'll probably have unique dialogue, so we may as well. The others can finish off this guy easily. In fact, looks like a kill for Ileana. Ooh, or Marcia. She needs some more. No, she missed us like a 70%. Okay, but she is doubling. Ooh, and we don't mind her having chest keys. That was perfectly in range of mist. Alright, not in danger of pulling anyone from here. Imagine sneaking around this chapter instead of getting all this good experience. The thing is, you get bonus experience bonuses for doing it the stealthy way. So they make it worth your while. Break. Oh, but that would cost javelin uses. Javelin's too valuable for me. Whoa, we actually pulled those guys. I purposefully stayed out of their range. Oh, well, Oscar can absolutely wall them. We'll trade him our door. Oh, sorry, that's a chest key. Wait a minute. Where are the chests? One up here. Oh, all in this room. We can have Volk take care of those, and this is an escape chapter, so it ends when I say it ends. Interesting. Marcia can probably rescue Volk, right? Okay, good. And someone will have to... Oh, Boyd should be able to take her with her. Alright, let me make sure I know that this is how it works. We do that. We rescue him. And we... Oh, we can't take him. Maybe Boyd's not strong enough? What's Volk's freaking... I don't know how to look at Volk right now. His weight is 11. Boyd weighs less than him. Rats. Ike's weight is 9. Mounted units have higher weight generally. Oh well, we don't need Volk next turn. Mounted units' weight counts their horses. Volk a grown man and Boyd is not. Kill for Boyd? He is only level 12. A lot of use of his hand axe. no, no one needs healing from mist. Okay, Ike kind of does. Ooh, missed weapon level up. She can use her restore staff now. Hype. I think I also picked up a ward staff, so I should probably be using that. Or at least equipping it. Can Titania talk to these? Probably not after taking an action. I may want to do some rescuing with Ike. I don't remember if he... Oh, Kieran lost his helmet. That's how he looks. He looks smug. I don't know if we have to talk to them with Ike, but I'm gonna do it. For the roleplay. Ike would want to talk to the people he is jailbreaking. Oh my god, Oscar. I was already pleased that he's doubling these guys. He goes out in crits. Wow, I can't even talk to Kieran at least. You're a Crimean soldier, right? Come on, I'm here to rescue you. So, oh wait, I remember who has to talk to Kieran. Oh god, and I got him all on the opposite side. At least I brought him to the chapter. We need Oscar to talk to him. Seriously? I'm not dreaming again, am I? I'm a mercenary in the employ of Princess Alencia. I'll give you all the details later. For now, we have to move. What? The princess? Oh, happy day. Wait, let me stretch a bit. Ooh. Sorry, I'm stiff from this hard floor. Ow, oh, cramp. Me streaming. I gotta make sure I stretch too. Oh, for the love of... Come on, this way. Alright, hold on a second. I don't remember the king having any children. There's no time to explain. Hurry up. Oh, coming. Brahm is a peak. We can get these guys to move any which way we want, but they can just stay put. TBH. You don't need everyone to escape, I don't think. Well, maybe we get more XP for it or something. I'll target him to this spot. Sephiran not taking orders from us. Sephiran is someone special, but we don't know it yet. Man, Ileana already level 11. God, can I get this kill? I should have attacked with Oscar. I think he was doubling though. Maybe wind won't kill him. Oh, my one-use wind. Perfect. Just so we can get Marcia another kill. That also leveled up Soren's wind. This is the honest way to grind Marcia. No bonus XP needed. Oh yeah, I still haven't dropped Volk. God, she probably would have been doubling. Titania can go grab him now, I think. Somebody had chest keys. Alright, Volk will be free. Take. And then drop. And she still has Canter after. Let's send her down this way so she can ferry Ike. And I guess we could see if... Ooh. Oh no. What if that guy moves? Oh god. We got Marcia in trouble. Oh no, and Boyd can't rescue her. I'm gonna assume these guys don't move. But in case they do, I'll put Boyd in their range, because he is tanky. I can hopefully take it. Let's see. What's Boyd's strength right now? He no longer gets doubled down by hand axe. That's peak. Healing for Miss to do on every turn. I'm also grinding her, honestly. So many phases. Oscar can't quite reach Kieran, but he'll get to canter away. You know, these two guys can talk because one is a green cav and one is a red cav. Fire Emblem games always have these pairs. Well, you could also say Titania is your red cav. And you get her from the beginning of the game. These guys did not move, after all. I wonder if these archers will. Any questions? There's what? God, actually I use the camera. There's one space between these posts, so that'll be an easy place to block off once Titania gets there. Hopefully I can talk to Nefene. It's funny how he can't talk to Kieran. He's like, I don't like that guy's vibe. Titania is missing a health point because she leveled up. You know what that means. XP for Mist. These two have a support chain that I'll probably use. I'm planning to use them both. You're from Crimea, right? Come on, we're here to rescue you. We've opened your cell. Now's the time to escape. Ah, it's you. Pardon? I could never forget that squint. Knights of Crimea, 12th Regiment. Your name is Oscar. And you're... wait a moment. You're Kieran, right? That's correct. I am Kieran. The same Kieran who has sworn himself to be your eternal rival. Oh no. Right. Kieran. So, how have you been? You look good. As always, your manner is listless and inappropriate. It befits one who could call me foe. You were discharged 3 years ago. What are you doing here now? Aha, could it be? You dastard, you've turned your coat and gone over to Dane, haven't you? Wow, what a thing to accuse him of. Rawr, what despicable, contemptible behavior, unforgivable. Have you no shame? You are my one true rival, where is your pride gone? The mercenary company I'm attached to serves under the command of the Princess of Crimea. We came here to free any Crimean prisoners. The Princess of Crimea? You're not part of the Royal Guard. How do you know about the Princess? Kieran knows about the Princess. Well, like I said, the Princess is our employer, and... Aha, so that's your scheme, is it? You hope to distinguish yourself by meritorious service, and gain the glory that is rightfully mine, admit it. Look, my duty is, blast you, curse your name. Curse the name of Oscar and all who call him kin. Dang, going after his brothers. I will never let you surpass me. Princess, I'm coming. Kieran will be forever at your side. What a weirdo. He's even more excitable than I remember. Hard to believe he's actually a decent knight. Oh shucks, we can't canter after that. Alright, Kieran's a little more interesting than I remember. I didn't remember anything about his character. I might use him just a tad for some chapters coming up where another horse will be helpful. We'll use them until we get Astrid. Astrid is the horse I'm after. Let's see, we want Titania getting in range of that choke point. And we'll see what we can do about those knights. That's not like in range of an archer. Whew, it was one space away. These guys might move, even though the knights I'm pretty sure don't. Oh, whoops, we were going to talk to Nefne with Ike. Oh, we did an important shove instead. It's almost level 5. Oscar going to be so far behind. Alright, those knights look like they're really staying put. Granted, Titania here is probably just gonna kill like everything that attacks her. At least the archers. So I'm doing 18. Can Boyd do 10? Ooh, he can do more than that. He only takes 7 if that guy even hits. Doubling with Steel Axe. It's Steel Axe way. Wow, less than a hand axe. Yeah, we may as well have attacked that other knight with Titania. Hopefully those other guys stay put. Oh, Soren could have gotten counterattacked there. That guy had bad aim. Soren level, magic please. Hey. And skill and speed, we'll take it. And Soren looking perfectly fine. She's almost not getting weighed down by a javelin. And 10 strength on Marcia feels real nice. A statue frag. So this increases build, which I think means weight, right? What a curious thing. It's gotta mean build. That term doesn't show up anywhere else. Or sorry, it's gotta mean weight. Rats, everyone at full health. Nothing for Mist to do. The guys who are prisoners, they were well taken care of. Alright. Does the halberdier move? Guessing no. Did I not equip javelin? I forgot to equip javelin. Whoopsie. We'll play the same tune again with Boyd and Soren, or perhaps Ileana. Boyd is softening up champ. This guy I probably don't have to be too scared of. A steel blade and a steel lance. Gosh, annoying that I didn't at least take one of the archers out. So yeah, they're only doing 16 to Marcia if they hit. She can take it. Let's go get Nefene with Ike. God, that... I don't know. I want him to be able to get the boss dialogue, a thing that we've been doing this whole run. If only Ileana doubled this guy. I think we're just gonna end up... blowing him up with Titania? Oh, she can leave him alive, actually. I do not understand why archers are so tanky. That's her just using an iron lance, though, not like an axe, like her usual. They both have the same thing, basically, steel bow. They do have a crit rate. Does Marcia have low luck or something? Oh god, she has really bad luck. We should have saved our Ashura icon. Marcia getting crit would be sad. Thanks to Cantor, Marcia gets a pot shot in on this guy. Mounted units, kind of good. Shucks, we can't take out that knight though without also engaging the boss, which we may as well do. God, once again, that threatens to counterattack. I'll just let that knight do what he wants. It's that level there at 99 XP. Volk over here, he's gonna have so much looting to do. 4 treasure chests in that room. God, it's like Ike has provoke. For missed. She got only skill and luck. Rip. Man, I can't believe Ileana is basically caught up to Boyd. We've had her for, what, 3 chapters now, though. We've been really giving her, like, every opportunity. Alright, I can go in and say hi to this boss. Presumably he moves now, right? He might not. And my crappy fire. Yeah, that's actually it for that. I'll have to remember to do another forgery after this chapter. Every chapter. Probably give Ike a better sword. Does Marcia have more... Okay, she's tied with Oscar for strength. I was thinking of also making a lance, but they're both looking okay at the moment. Oh good, he moved. Oh yes, excellent. What a defiant stare you have. Ike does have a defiant stare. You're exactly the type of prisoner I long for. What a freak. I will watch as hope fades from your eyes and revel as despair clouds your vision. It will be transcendent. Don't count on it. Ike also weirded out. He poked me for a lot. We doubled him though. One of them was a crit. Good job, Ike. We're like well past the point of feeding Ike kills, I'd say. Yeah. We get him to level 20 eventually. Oscar can stick around to ferry Ike. Boy, who should get the kill on Dano Mill? He's what, a general? Yeah, promoted unit. It's going to be worth a lot. You know, level grinding Soren until he can promote wouldn't be so bad. Look who's come to play. I'm so very happy to see you. Now then, are you ready to become my prisoners and live a life of eternal bliss within my lovely dungeon? No, also gross. This is what every jailer is in real life. Or you want to keep men in little rooms and like not let them leave? What's going on there, I need to soften this guy up a little more. Hopefully Boyd can do it. Okay. Ooh, look at all this damage from Mist to heal off. Oh, and also just attacking him gets a lot of XP because he's a boss. So I'm glad I got more units in on the fun. Soren triggered Adapt. Rats, we didn't need Boyd to attack. You'll not escape. I will see all of you dead. You will be executed. What dying words? Wow, full level for Soren. Well, if he's gonna get one stat, may as well be magic. And a master seal. So yes, technically we could promote Soren right now. If we were really antsy for him to get access to staffs. To staves. But in this game you can automatically promote at level 21. So we'll do that for most characters. The only one I would maybe think about is like Mist. Because she gets a horse when she promotes. Let's see, somebody got chest keys. Oh yeah, Ileana. Ileana, do robbery. We got counter. Okay, we're sending them to the convoy. I could put that counter on somebody. Maybe Ike, maybe Boyd. Guys who tend to take a lot of damage because they're squishy. I don't want Boyd to, like, get kills he doesn't want to get, though. But Ike will never have that happen because he does no damage, basically. Volk will also be preoccupied in that room for a while. I keep forgetting to direct my units to come closer to the exit. let's say right here. We'll get rid of that halberdier in that time. You're a Crimean soldier, right? I've opened your cell. Let's get out of here. Who are you? I'm Ike. I'm with a mercenary company hired by Princess Crimea. I can fill you in on the details later. For the time being, you'll just have to trust me. Very well. Why does Nephine talk so slow? I'm gonna go new. I suppose Ike might have dialogue with this guy too. God, shove and rescue being the top options. A short axe, so that is like a better hand axe if I recall. Ooh, Boyd may have just hit the weapon level to wield these. And it also weighs 13. An axe of especially light construction can be thrown at distant enemies. Might 10, it is stronger, right? Yeah, 3 more points. So yeah, I was kind of like embarrassed that I only made the fire tome 2 might more than a regular fire tome. But honestly, 2 might is a lot. All weapon upgrades only go up by like 3. Tell them to go here. Will they escape on their own? Let's hope so. I can double this guy. Let's not use the real sword for no reason. Real sword does extra damage against not only armors, but also calves. Or like any horseback unit. So that'll be handy sometime. Let's see, Boyd would be good, soften this guy up. Also the like boss fight XP. Oh, also we got no, this guy's not even a special character, he's just a generic halberdier. I don't know why I thought he would have dialogue. We already beat the boss on this map. I also, now that I have Volk, gotta be on the lookout for stealable things. Like, I maybe could have taken the steel lance off that boss. Oh, also, what did we just get? A javelin. Volk just needs to have better speed than his target and enough strength to carry the weapon without being slowed down. No, we got a steel lance anyway. I think that was from a chest. So whatever, he also wouldn't have been able to steal it. It's too heavy. Well, Ike is now our leading level guy. So maybe Ileana gets the kill on the halberdier. Or Marcia, oh my god. Keep forgetting to grind her. Whoops. Almost escaped. Can we get him down to 6? Ooh, he has a crit rate. God, Soren blows him up. Is everyone doubling? Okay, Marcia, or Ileana isn't. No crit on Ileana, she's lucky. Guessing Oscar doubles him. No, actually, but he does kill him. I think my Slim Lance was doing 4, right? Or 3, God. All the units I brought to this chapter are too good. Well, she'll probably not miss a 6 and then get crit, right? Okay. Would have been unlikely. Level 9 Marcia. No strength, but magic, skill, speed, and luck. And HP. Alright, literally no enemies on the map. So now we just escape everyone. I'm going to ride ahead, Ike. I want to see if there's any more enemy units ahead. Some of these quotes we've seen already from the last escape map. I don't like it, but I'll follow your orders and go ahead. But Ike, watch yourself. Titania could probably go. She'll keep the road secure. Turning my back on the enemy is against my knightly vows, but the princess's safety comes first. Oh wait. If I escape with them, the mist can't heal them. My staff grinding. What's her XP looking like? 43? I think we can get another level. Okay, yeah, I left a lot of my injured people here. Okay, maybe not a lot of them. Ooh, she doesn't full heal Ileana. Perfect. Marcia is at full health. Right then, guess I'm going ahead now. Be careful, Ike. We could have done some trading, actually. Get our inventory management out of the way. A Steel Lance or a Javelin on Marcia would be appreciated. Does Boyd have an inventory spot for... No, he definitely doesn't. Maybe he could take the short axe. Kind of no reason for him to not, right? It's a little low, it's low durability. The strong weapons in this game have very few uses. Or like half used up hand axe has the same durability. I think we should still give it to him. Why save it? Thank you, here I go. She didn't ellipse that time. Ah, at last I can leave this place behind, thank goodness. Yeah, it seems miserable. Brahm's relief, very believable. And Ike shouldn't have been impatient with him just because he got cramps. Cramps are a serious problem. Let's see. A javelin. No one here can use. Oops, we didn't escape. I hope we got a level with Mist. XP 65? I think she totally won't, actually. Maybe she doesn't full heal Ike. No, I think she'll be just short. Polk just gives the ... What's he thinking? Oh my god, she'll be so close. It's not fair. Oh well, we saved some bonus XP by basically getting her to 99. Phew, made it. I wasn't sure I would, but I'm going on up ahead. All my extra turns to clear. This is turn 20. I'm sorry I did this in such a slow way. We just treat it like a route map. God, 98. Oh boy, do I hope none of the units I sent out were, like, damaged. I'm going on now, Ike. I'll be waiting for you, so hurry. Oh, and if I had her ward staff equipped, I'm pretty sure just using that gives her XP. That's another way to XP grind. Rats. I'll remember to put that on her. I've brought one of the Crimean soldiers who is being held prisoner. Ahem, I'm sure you are unaware of this, but I am Princess Alencia. Oh, yes, quite right. How is Kieran now? I am Kieran. I served under General Joffrey as leader of Crimea's 5th platoon. My platoon had the honor of escorting you from the palace during Dane's attack. Ah, he was with those guys who, like, all died. Really? You were there then when... I was. Lord Renning ordered my platoon to accompany General Joffrey and serve as your escort. Our mission was to see you safely out of Crimea to Gallia's king. But we failed you. And when you were lost to us, I believed my worthless life was at its end. Yet here you are. To think that I would be so blessed as to see you again. Such emotion. The tears. Sniff. Kieran, were there any others? Such terrific emotion. I beg your pardon? Did anyone other than yourself survive? Of course, though I was the only one unfortunate enough to suffer the misery of captivity. General Joffrey and several of his soldiers fought off the Dane attack. They were able to slip away. Even now they wait in Crimea, hoping for one last chance to strike a blow against Dane. Joffrey, he is alive? Ah, how those words drive off the shadows across my heart. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you for surviving. You are too kind, Your Highness. The opportunity to serve you again is the greatest reward I could ask for. For as long as I draw breath, I will stand ready at your side. This I swear. Kieran, very dutiful. Alright, we all know where Kieran stands, Ike says, understatedly. How about you two? Will you recognize Princess Alencia as the rightful heir to the Crimean throne? Will you fight for her? Look here. My name's Brom, and this lass is Nephany. We're just simple country militiamen from the same territory. Now, we don't know much about nobles and stuff. Kings and queens don't matter much when you're working the fields. Of course, we know we'll be in trouble if someone takes our fields away from us, so that's why we joined the militia. This King of Dane's no friend of ours, and I hear he's doing terrible things too. Vile tortures with rusty nails and more. He recalls from his gross conversation with Kieran. What's going to happen to my family? I left them all back home and I'm so worried I can hardly see straight. Ah, poor Brom. If you can defeat the King of Dane, will this country return to the way it used to be? Is that what you're after? It is my hope. I may not be as powerful as my father, but I will never abandon Crimea. You sound like a lady who stands by her word. Looks like my choice is easy. Mine too. I'll fight in your name. I'll help you in yours, and we'll send those Dane milksops packing. Milksops. Like a rag for sopping up milk, I bet. Thank you. Unknown, I beg your pardon. Oh, it's Sephiran. Oh, blessed saint. Master Sephiran, you live. Brom, Nephany, are either of you wounded? We're fine, but what about you? You were jailed for helping us. I'm so sorry. Oh, I hope they didn't hurt you. It is nothing to fret about. Everyone is safe and that is what matters. Oh, blessed one. Sephiran, a saint? Pardon me, may I have a moment? Yes? Oh, you're the man I met earlier. I owe you so much for freeing me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You don't have to thank us, however, I am curious about your situation. Why were you aiding Crimean soldiers? Do you question my story? You're a monk on a pilgrimage, as well as an ally of Crimean resistance fighters? Under the circumstances, do you blame me? Tell me something, Ike. If you came across a wounded person, could you ignore his plight? Normally, no, I could not. But in times like these, where it means risking my own life, I don't know, it's tough to say. Haha, you're quite honest. However, if actually faced with such a choice, a man such as yourself would not hesitate. If faced with an individual in pain, you would act instinctively. Your body would not wait for the command. Who are you? Really? You're so calm, so full of peace. I can't believe you're a simple monk. If you'll forgive me, I must be going. Fare thee well, young warrior. I am certain that we will meet again. I really won over by that guy's aura. Ike. Oh, hello, Volk. What do you want? I was thinking about traveling with you for a bit. I'll be in the general area, so if you need anything, you can call me. I'll help you out. For a fee, of course. Volk also tsundere. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna be in the area. What did you say? Why would you do such a thing? In times such as these, there must be many parties that need intelligence. Well, you've sparked my curiosity. And besides, no, we'll just have to leave it at that. That's not acceptable. Don't be so inflexible. It's not as if I'll be joining your merry band or anything. This is strictly business. And yet, you... Titania. I believe this is a good opportunity, says Soren. We will almost certainly have need of this man's talents. He is a dubious character at best, but at least we know his motives. Everything begins and ends with gold. He'll be easy to control. He's standing right there. I already know what Ike says. I don't think he minds. What will it be, Ike? The decision's yours. Oh, right, we already chose to hire him. Now we can be like, actually, never mind. We'll let him come. Very well, you may do as you like. Excellent. Call me if you need anything. First the thief and then that monk. What an odd band of characters you've attracted. Ranulf is back. Ranulf, have you finished your errands? All done, but about those two. Yes, they're both rather mysterious. Well, the monk seems like a decent enough fellow. Determining who is a friend and who is a foe is something I must be able to do, but it's just so hard. That's only because you don't have enough information to base your judgment on. All we can do now is press on. You're right. The themes. We'll just blindly trust everyone, including Volk. Hopefully it works out fine. Phew, I've barely touched my tea. I gotta find more times to steal sips. Probably when I'm doing the moving around bits. The thing is, I need both hands. There's no way to play this with one Joy-Con. Renulf's costume. No one will recognize him. No one will think this very normal-looking guy is a beast man or nothing. Well, we're here. Welcome to Toha, Crimea's westernmost port city. What's with this place? The people are going about their business. Why aren't they worried about Dane, about the war? It's because this area is fairly isolated. Dane's army hasn't come this far, and so life goes on as before. Dane's plan is to seize the capital, then slowly and steadily expand its sphere of influence until it controls everything. Surely these people have some idea of what's happening. Ignorance is a form of bliss, is it not? These people don't know what it's like to lose a war. They don't want to know. Crimea as a nation has always been blessed by peace. Perhaps this is due to the temperament of its rulers, but the country hasn't seen serious warfare for centuries. While minor skirmishes with the Kingdom of Dane have been legion, only the eastern borderlands have taken damage. And yet even I know this peace will not last. When we met Dane forces on our scouting mission, they attacked us merely for being within the Crimean border. Humans are shameless creatures that carelessly ignore any misfortune which does not befall them directly. Soren sounding like a Lagoose. They can and often do turn a blind eye to all manner of wickedness, so long as it does not touch them or their kin. They will bow their heads, condemning those victims for bringing calamity upon themselves. And then they will cast their eyes towards heaven in thanks, while their neighbors lay dying around them. Sheesh. But the war is happening here. This is their home, not somebody else's. When the Dame army darkens their doorsteps, perhaps they will understand. When the peace they take for granted is shattered, and their sons and daughters slaughtered in the streets. Perhaps then they will comprehend the misfortunes they so long pretended not to see. I have no sympathy for them. Extremely real. Soren is, he's like paraphrasing an MLK Jr. bit about white moderates. My goodness, the nastier the truth, the blunter he gets. Quite a delightful staff officer you have there. He has an undeniable streak of severity in him, but this, something's bothering him, that's for sure. It's to be expected. Even I'm a bit shocked by this place. Can they truly be as placid as they appear? Soren's a very empathetic young man. The emotions of this place may have proven to be too much for him. Ignoring impending doom because you cannot prevent it. Fatalism is by nature a disheartening beast. Well, for all those born with nothing, there are those born with everything. Perhaps those who never notice the difference are the ones we should envy. What's that supposed to mean? Huh? Oh, I was talking to myself. Pay me no mind. Very philosophical, this scene. Now then, I've got to see a man about a ship. Oh yeah, we finally got our ship here. While I'm gone, why don't you get your supplies squared away? I'm sure that the journey ahead will require a lot of packing. Ranulph, I'll go with you. No, that's all right. You should supervise the supply acquisition. You're going to be at sea for months, you know. I know that, but... What is it, Titania? She's worried about me. She doesn't want to leave a solitary Leguse wandering around a Bjork city. But I thought Crimea and Gallia were allied nations. Why would a wandering Leguse be cause for concern? Well, it shouldn't be, but... Do you remember what King Canis told you? The friendship between Crimea and Gallia exists only between the ruling classes. It hasn't taken root in the minds of the common citizenry at all. That being said, things have improved quite a bit since King Ramon ascended to the throne. The reports of hunts and other such horrors have all but disappeared. Oh, don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got connections, see? It's not like I'll be roaming the docks begging for passage. Alright then, the job is yours. Please be careful. You too, don't mess anything up. If only this game had like, the battle summary. MVP Marcia. We did our job grinding her right. If only this game had like a text history. I can go and see what Ranulph said again. That Ike was like, what? He said some deep business. Have to check the VOD. Alright, we get back to a base. We definitely picked up a lot of stuff because of the chests. I was thinking I would give Ike counter. So we'll do that. There's probably some better stuff to give him later in the game, but why hold on to it? Oh, we have to go into skills. In certain instances, causes enemy to receive half the damage it deals to this unit. He had no skills assigned until now, so he still has 10 spots left. Alright, Mist, we want to have that ward thing, which I think we have. Yes, that is free XP. And her heal's almost broken anyway. Braum, we're sadly not going to use, although Braum Run would be funny. Kieran, I may as well put stuff on. Ike's Iron Axe is almost empty, but he can use his Steel Axe if that happens. Shucks, I should just look at list. This is better. Take the stuff that Volk has. I guess we could buy another Iron Axe. We're gonna need one eventually. We can buy hand axes here. Hand axes and not javelins. We can also buy fire tomes, which I guess we should do for for Soren. We have no wind tomes available anymore. If we don't have to fight flyers, it wouldn't be very helpful anyway. Granted, we could forge one. I'm not going to use my forge this chapter on that. Let's see, we'll just, we probably don't need a door key in this chapter coming up. I think Titania's inventory is looking fine still. Granted, she doesn't have like a good blow unit up option other than the hammer if it's an armor guy. But we could always give her, like, we could toss her somebody's steel axe. Both Boyd and Kieran has one. Let's see. Oscar's inventory looking very, like, low. God, everything's single digits. Very low durability. Maybe we give him the fresh steel lance that Volk has. Then I'll at least have that. Maybe even the fresh javelin. Oscar is likely to take a lot of combats because we so often use him to like plug up spots. Marcia is looking fine. We can give her the damaged steel lance. These chest keys we could use on another map that has chests if we want, but we're going to use Volk often enough that that shouldn't be necessary. I guess Volk can hold on to that javelin, may as well. Alright. I think everything's good. I guess we should give, oh, Ileana has a bunch of stuff. An arm scroll. I'm gonna save that for a rainy day, I think. Eventually, we'll have, like, promotions, and we'll be annoyed at somebody not having a weapon level that we want. And then we'll totally remember that we have an arm scroll. Maybe she should hold on to it. Just so I don't forget. Also, there's no reason not to slap that miracle on someone if I think they might die. Such as Marcia. She only has 21 HP, so, you know, I'm a little worried about her sometimes. Mist comes with Miracle on already. Ileana also pretty squishy. 3 defense, oh my god. You know, Marcia's 9. But we, like, almost always have Ileana out of harm's way. Marcia has no skills assigned. Oh wait, I think that might trigger from luck. I should have checked that. Marcia's luck is terrible. Alright, I think that's all the outfitting I need to... Oh wait, I gotta forge something. Which will be for Ike. We can send away that iron sword. Convoy it. Maybe we should give it to Volk, because we are picking up another sword guy in the next chapter. Honestly, maybe even Iron Blade. I guess, like, never gotten a use out of that. Alright. That's right. Forging is an outfit. I would like a special sword, please, for special boys. I forget what the base might of it is. I think 8 is just a steel sword. But one that he's not weighed down by. Maybe I should just max it out. This is for the strength levels he's never gotten. And honestly, it's not that expensive. Why was it so much more expensive to make a fire tome? Will not change its name. We will give it to Ike. Alrighty, that's all the nuts and bolts stuff, I think. Any supports we want to do? Mist hasn't gotten Titania yet. We may do Boyd and Titania. But likely no more supports this stream until I math it out a little bit more for myself. A youth. Hey there, traveler. Do you have everything you need? If you stop by my humble shop, you'll find the best deals in town. What do you say, interested? Yeah, that sounds great. Listen, can I ask you a question? No problem, you can ask me anything. Especially if it's about my low prices. What do the townspeople think of Dane? You knew that they were coming. Didn't anyone think to flee Crimea? Flee? Don't be absurd. But Crimea lost the war. Yeah, I know. And honestly, that doesn't really affect us common folk, you know? The truth is, we don't care who sits on the throne. To us, they're all just faceless beings who rule from on high. Wow, real. If they tried to raise taxes or something, you'd better believe we'd protest, but otherwise. I mean, take the King of Dane. He's just another man, right? If we keep working, he can keep living the high life. So it's not like he's going to treat us poorly or anything. This guy's a lot to say. As long as we can live our lives and have a little happiness, we aren't going to worry about it all too much. Oh, but if we were invaded by Gallia, well, that's a different story altogether. Wow. If our country were overrun by those savage beasts, who knows what could happen. Now that scares me. ... Ike leaves. What the? Hey, wait, come back. What about my low prices? Now what was that all about? We see how it is. This man has a 3-star conversation. It must be important. A vigilante? Pardon me, buddy. I haven't seen you around town before. You a traveling mercenary? Yes, I suppose you could say that. Nice sword. You look like a man who knows his business. If you're looking for work, I have a proposition for you. A proposition? I run a vigilante group that helps keep our fair town safe. A strong man like you would be most welcome. Thanks, but I've got something lined up. Oh really? That's too bad. Heading out to sea? Maybe. Haha, cautious to the end. I like that. Well, just in case you are, I want you to have this. What's this? It's a special sword. It'll come in handy if you ever find yourself at sea. Not that you would, haha. Really, you're giving me a sword, are you sure? Well, there is one condition. Once you finish your job, you come back and see me. I'd like you to reconsider that vigilante position. Understood. Thanks again for the blade. We got a Laguz Slayer. We do not have Laguz to slay on the upcoming chapter, so we'll convoy that. Nice of that guy to just give us a sword even though we're not going to join his vigilantes. Princess. My Lord Ike. Why are you here all by yourself? That's not very safe. I was looking at the town. I'm unfamiliar with the world outside the imperial villa where I was raised. This is the first time I've been able to see how other people live. Everything is so new and different to my eyes. This is a town, isn't it? There's so much energy and everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. With all the boats coming in and out of the harbor, this town's livelier than most, that's for sure. It's like nothing has happened. All the death and destruction we've seen feels like a horrible dream. Speak to Kieran. He's training. I'm trying to regain the superb physique I lost when I was being held prisoner. Are you ready to board the ship? I was born ready. Hooah! I don't need anything. Even as we speak, many of my fellow Crimeans are suffering at the hands of Dane. If I cannot rush to their aid today, then I can at least prepare myself for the day when I can. I see. Well, when we're ready, I'll let you know. Understood. Sorry to have interrupted you. My Lord Ike, what is it? You rescued and cared for Princess Valencia. You have my heartfelt thanks. For us, she is our one solitary hope. Yeah. Right, enough talking. Until we make our triumphant return to Melior, all I can do is keep training. Nya. Careful, don't pull anything. Classic bit when someone's portrait is facing away from someone else's. He didn't even know who was talking to him. What's Brahm looking at? Oh, just this. It's sort of a good luck charm. My family gave it to me when I left home. We never had much money, so my parents gathered some stones from our farm back home and put them in this leather pouch. Wow. It's not much to look at, but it means a lot to me. Every day I take them out and talk to them like they're my family. How is everyone? I'm out here doing the best I can. Don't worry, I'll be home soon. Just stuff like that. I know it sounds foolish, but if I don't do this, I won't have the courage to fight. Don't worry about my feelings, you can laugh. Acting like this at my age, what a silly man I am. It's not silly, Brahm. You're a strong man who has decided to fight for the sake of his family. I know that your family is very proud of you. Sniff, sniff, Thank you, Ike. Thank you. Brahm is peak. We love Brahm, we're not using him though. I only have eyes for Toro Neo on this run. Alright, is Nefne ready to go? Ah, Ike. What is it? Nope, nothing, I'm fine. Are you sure? Yeah, sure, I'm sure. You know, it's hard being a prisoner. It's physically and mentally demanding. I need to know, can you fight? Not a problem. It's easy for you to say, but you sound like you're about to fall over. No, that's a habit. It's just the way I talk. Just talking. Sorry. No need to apologize. As long as you're not feeling ill, everything's fine. Alright, I'll see you later. Right then. I guess she's a little unsteady in her, aura. I think that's all I have to do. I hope I'm not oh, right. Bonus XP. God. Base time's so busy. I will give 1 to miss. We're down under 1,000 now. Soon we'll run out. Who else are we grinding up? Honestly, Marcia's almost level 10. We'll still kick her a little bit. No single-digit levels in my main crew. The enemies are getting scarier. Kieran joins at level 12. So you know he's doing good. Alrighty. Wow, I've streamed for 3 hours already today because of the tournament. I was hoping to potentially get 2 boat chapters in, but it'll be like a stretch to even get 1. We should be leaving, but it looks like everyone's going to be a while yet. My Lord Ike, are you ready to go? Me? As long as I've got my sword, I'm always ready. A sword? That's it? If I've got my cape, I can sleep just about anywhere. And as for food, well, something always turns up. That's delightful. It is? Yes, very much so. Teehee. Princesses. I don't think I'll ever understand them. What's going on? Why all the excitement? My Lord Ike, there's a crowd gathering at the town entrance, and we hear the Dane music. That's... Attention citizens, we've received reports of Crimean army stragglers hiding in this town. From this point forth, the Dane army will blockade all points of entry. No one comes or goes without our leave. The harbor is also closed. No ships will be allowed to sail. Ike, Dane troops have... I know. All we can do is move towards the docks and try not to be discovered. Have you seen Ranulf? Not yet. Wait, here he comes now. Whew, things sure are heating up, aren't they? How are things on Ranulf's end? Everything's set. All you need to do is sneak down to the harbor. You'll be met there by a man with a dusky pallor. His name is Nasir. Nasir is a man you can trust. I've explained your situation to him and he's willing to help. If you can reach his ship safely, he'll take care of everything and deliver you to Begnion. Ranulf, aren't you coming too? I was planning on it, but Dane's movements have me concerned. I'll stay behind and see what's going on. Oh no, he got bumped. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't watching where I was going. No part of me. Ah! Eek! Subhuman! Blast. His cover blown. It's true, a subhuman. How dare you come prowling around here? Wowie. Beast, you stinking subhumans need to learn your place. Human towns are too good for you. They're using shove on him. Ew, it's so hairy. Go on, scat. Imagine looking at Ranulf and being grossed out instead of being like, oh, he's a cool OC. Ike said, dang. Mordecai. Ike, we must leave. Mordecai also in disguise. What? No, we have to help Ranulf. All of this noise will attract the attention of the Dane troops. That's why we have to hurry up and help. He'll be fine. Leave him. Ranulf is strong, even stronger than me. It's alright. Ranulf has no intention of defending himself. Look, he's not even changing forms. I can't just stand by and watch as he gets murdered. Ike, wait. Idiot human. Stop. Get out of my way. Keep your hands off him. Who do you think you are? Why would a human want to protect some subhuman? He's a friend to this monster. I saw them talking earlier. Wow, narc. What's that to you? Hey, the Crimean royals had subhuman companions, didn't they? Maybe you're one of those army guys the Dane troops are searching for. You there, Dane soldier. Oh, wow, they're calling the cops on me. There are some suspicious folk over here. Huh? That way, hurry. Are you mad? Your king was murdered by Dane. And now you're going to cooperate with them? Well, I heard the king was teaming up with those subhumans. That's what got him killed. Yeah, that's right. If we need allies, I'll take flesh and blood Dane humans over some feigned subhuman freak. Yeah, at least we know what we're getting. Trust your own kind. You people are insane. Where's the subhuman everyone's screaming about? It's the guy who gave me the sword. Huzzah, the Toha vigilantes are here. Grab those guys and turn them over to the Dane army. That will prove our allegiance and gain our village favor. Haha, if you want subhumans hunted down, I'm your man. No wonder he had a Laguz Slayer. Ike. Ranulf, are you alright? Why did you come back? Because some fool was going to lay here and get beaten to death instead of defending himself. Ah, Ike, what would you have me do? Gallia and Crimea have formed an alliance. I cannot jeopardize that by harming these people, no matter what ill they may bear me. Even if none of them care two figs for their own country? Two Fs. Even if. They're citizens of Crimea after all. Well, I'm not Gallian, so there's no reason for me to hold anything back. Ike, listen to me. They think that you and I are allies. If you attack, it's no different than if I do so myself. So, let me guess, you're telling me to avoid the Dane pursuit, leave the town vigilantes alone, get to the docks as soon as possible, find a man named Nasir and get everyone on his boat. Is that it? That was a lot to summarize. Exactly. I don't care what anyone else says, I think you're pretty bright. You remembered all that. Alright, I'll play along, but mark my words, if they attack, heads will roll. What? Hey, that's not going to do us any good. Titania, Soren, get everyone together. We're getting out of here. Ike is pissed off at this racist town. Yep, that's the map. I get a lot of units on this one. It's auto-deploying Braun, who I have no equipment on. Alright. Soren Oscar, not using Mia. I think Rolf can come. Normally I use Leith, because Cat Girl. Ooh, that looks handy. Bjork Guard. When it's equipped, it halves the damage done by Bjork attacks. We can hand that over to Mordecai, who honestly already has really good defense. He has 13, and I think it goes up when he transforms. Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe he just unlocks Claw when he transforms. Yeah, his strength is already 15. That's pretty high. Anyway, we're going to try using Mordecai more on this run. He gets a good shove. He gets a double range shove. He like chucks you. He's like the Piantas in Mario Sunshine. Also on GameCube. Alright, that's my 13. Right? Or no, I can take one more person, but we're gonna, not. 12 feels right. One less unit to move around. We'll save the spot for, Reese. This drink is for Reese. And we'll remember to give Mordecai that thingy. The Bjork Guard. Which will be somewhere. Okay, it's a ring. There's like a category of the inventory that's probably just for Bjork kind of stuff. Or sorry, Lagoose kind of stuff. Alright, let's look at this map. It's a big one. Got a visible house here, visible house here, visitable, I mean. And around here there's a special looking guy, Z-Hark. Ooh, he has Soren's ability, Adept. He's a level 6 Myrmidon with a killing edge and a steel sword. He's with the Vigilantes. Technically, I'm not supposed to go beat up all the Vigilantes, but I may just. Oh, you know, they're really low level, which is like even more reason not to. However, if we leave somebody in Z-Hark's range, we can get him like auto recruited, which I think I shall do. I'm going to want to start being on the offensive against these Steel Lance guys. They kind of spawn in right next to us. We're going to want to send Titania up here. Titania and someone else, Kieran maybe. What's Kieran's stats looking like? Probably not as defensive as Oscar. Defense 10 versus 14, wowie. None of these guys have anything scary, right? Oh, there are mages. Okay, that will be a little bit scary. We'll try to send, like a small group of good units up there. Maybe Ike and Soren can go. Probably Mist should go. And probably, like, the stragglers. Ooh, I don't know. I don't want to split up too much. Titania to engage this guy, if that is what we want to do. Oh, she can't actually visit the house, but she can block off the space that leads to it. And she'll draw so many attacks. So honestly, it may not be the wisest thing. If only I had Mordecai over to shove somebody. Alright, well, we can take it a little bit slower than that. This guy will take 2 turns. The thief, I think they head to the middle house. And I don't know if these knights aggro us. We'll stay out of range of, like, this cav. And then, I mean, maybe this guy actually starts heading towards that house. It'd be tough to get all these houses. Is there a thief that's going to go for this one up top? Maybe not. But yeah, currently my plan is send Titanian Oscar to the upper left. Have Mordecai here for Z-Hark reasons. I'm not sure what Rolf should be doing. Alright, hopefully everyone else can take out these soldiers well enough. Pretty sure I'm gonna need, like, everybody else. Okay. Mackoya. The hairstyle on this guy. Listen to me, do not let a single Crimean soldier escape our grasp. Sweep the entire town, arrest anyone suspicious. General Mackoya, sir, there's a group of vigilantes who want to help us. What shall I tell them? Very well, let them do as they please. Yes, sir. Nasir? Pardon me, are you the commander of these forces? I am, and who are you? I'm captain of the boat you see moored here. My name is Nasir. I stopped by to accomplish some brief piece of business, but your soldiers are now preventing me from setting sail. I need to leave this place. I apologize for the inconvenience. However, we are trying to stop some Crimean soldiers from escaping. To that end, we need the cooperation of all citizens, ship captains included. My ship is a simple merchant vessel, sailing under the flag of the Begnion Empire. If I present such documentation, surely it will prove I have no ties whatsoever with Crimea. Under Dane rule, such Begnion papers are nothing more than fish wrap. Yet, you called yourself Nasir, correct? Protest too loudly, Nasir, and we may think you a Crimean sympathizer. If that were to happen, who knows what unfortunate fate might your simple merchant ship. I see, so be it. You there, soldier. Strengthen the watch on this ship. That man is up to something, I can feel it. No matter what happens, that ship must not be allowed to set sail. Burn her and sink her first. Oh no. Pretty sure that's our ride. Nasir did a bad job of being inconspicuous. He's also, like, not disguised at all. Nobody minds his pointy ears. Now then, where's our special guest? The Black Knight. I'm right here, General Mackoya. Oh, Sir Black Knight, I hope I didn't keep you waiting. No, I just arrived. Let us proceed. I would hear your report. There are no problems whatsoever. I've nothing to report, save the tedium of it all. The farther west we travel, the weaker the Crimean fighting spirit becomes. Each town displays less and less resistance. Now they literally throw wide the gates at first sign of our approach. With duty as humdrum as this, I worry that my troops may become sloppy and lose their edge. As a fellow warrior, I can sympathize with your plight. I thank you for understanding. This town was not scheduled for subjugation until much later. Tell me, why are you here now? Yes, as to that, mere days ago a castle that held Crimean prisoners of war was attacked, and the captives freed. Oh yeah, we did that. Their perpetrators were Crimean soldiers accompanied by subhumans. According to our intelligence reports, their trail led here. I see. The Princess of Crimea is said to have fled to Gallia. If we can capture this band, we may gain information on her location. Do you require my assistance? I thank you for the generous offer. However, if you were to enter the fray, it would be over in a twinkling. My men are starved for combat. I would beg your restraint. so that they may be allowed some entertainment. As you will. The field is yours. Turn your soldiers loose, and may their blades run red with glory. Your graciousness is greatly appreciated. Oh yeah, this chapter had some metal name, like Blood Runs Red. Ranulph, transformed. Good luck, Ike, you'll be fine. As for me, I think I'll play a little game of cat and mouse with these Dane fools. Not appropriate because he's a cat. The galleon subhuman. After him, don't let him get in the way. He did a diversion for us. Everyone, move out for the harbor. Try to avoid conflict with the local vigilante group if you can. Let's go. They could have put all those soldiers on the map, and I would have felt really relieved when Ranulph led them away. However, then I may have been way more worried about positioning my units. Alright, so where did I say I was going with Titania? Just outside that guy's range, I suppose. Maybe inside it, and we'll see if we can pull them. No, here should be fine. Hopefully they don't move. Now everyone else should deal with this whole business. Let's see. We're getting down to 15 with Volk. Ooh, and Marcia doubles. It's strong enough to deal with these, like, cannon fodder guys. Thank goodness. They're not tanky like archers. Ooh, Mordecai we haven't actually used yet. And Kieran we haven't used. Dang, Marcia got hit. I wonder if she doubled with a javelin. Maybe we should have looked at that first. She got strength and speed. I've been really happy with Marcia's level ups. She's doing so much better than Ike is. Blade just blows this guy up, which he honestly may as well do. He's still only level 12. That's not like low, but it's not as high as you would think from how much I've been using him. Oh, and that's a level. Strength and defense. Boyd now tankier than Ike. Yes? Yeah, Ike's sitting at 8. I want to get in Z-Hark's range. However, these vigilantes may kind of get in the way. But Mordecai should take like no damage from them, so it's fine. In fact, he's kind of perfect for this job. Since I'm not supposed to be killing them, I guess. For some reason, we're not supposed to be killing them. And even with effective damage, like just doing 20 to that guy. He's a steel lance. Kieran doubling. Kieran doubling with a steel axe. I don't think I want to get him XP that much. We could leave this go for roll for somebody. Kieran just out of the box, a good unit. Probably too good. Too easy. I want a challenge. Astrid joins at freaking level 1 as a bow cavalier. Now that's up my alley. Honestly, Rolf has also gotten really good levels. It's only 2 points of strength behind Ike at level 4. My Ike has been so sad. Alright, unfortunately Ike bringing up the... Whoa, oh right, he triggered Adept. Okay, good job, Soren. Kind of kill-stealed, but whatever. So Ike doesn't have to bring up the rear. That's actually preferable. Okay, maybe go ahead and pull this guy, give him that. With our fancy new iron sword. Oh, we should have put him one space down so we could put Mist in a better place. Heal Marcia. Oh well. She got magic and speed. Her HP also very low. Seahark. Hey, are there really subhumans about? Oh yeah, no mistake about it. And they'll as soon kill you as look at you. Where are they? They're over there. Cunning beasts. We're just about to start flushing them out of hiding. I see. If you find one, be sure to give me a call. Haha, I like that guy. He came to our little town just for the chance to hunt subhumans. Oh, that's a shame. He looks so nice. So Hark's got a cool design. He's not the sword-locked unit I planned. Whoa, I doubled and killed that guy. He may have done that even without the souped-up iron sword. Let's see, Hark, like Mia, another foot-locked, sword-locked unit. Oh man, those guys went and stood in front of the house that I want to visit. Oh no, Mordecai getting hit for no damage. Got 1 XP for that. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to clear out one of those guys. So that we can actually talk to Seahark. I guess Soren can do it. Soren would have no sympathy for these vigilantes. Actually, that's more Ike who's really pissed off at them. Well, no, Soren also was saying edgy stuff. Or woke. He was saying very real stuff. Seahark says, "Ah, you are a vigilante. We must avoid vigilantes. You should flee." You would speak so to the vigilante group that's hunting you? You're a kind Lagoose, aren't you? My words are not good. You must go quickly. No, you are the ones who should flee. Leave the rest to me. I'll confuse the townsfolk and give you time to run. What? Why? I don't want to see any Lagoose harmed, so I joined these vigilantes as a double agent. I am confused, but you do not smell like an enemy. Our group must get on that ship. We are taking it to Begnion. Will you not desist? It's much too dangerous. The vigilantes and the Danes desire nothing more than to kill Lagoose. Even so, we will go. I see. If that's your choice, then I've no choice. I will join your group. You will betray your friends? I told you, they're not my friends. I am an ally to the Lagoose. What, you need proof? There. Why do you drop your blade? That bright metal tool is your only fang. I want you to believe me. Please, you must believe me. I believe you. I am Mordecai, warrior of Gallia. Who are you? I am Seahark. Well met, Mordecai. Whoops, I don't think we have time for formal introductions. Let's hurry. Seahark. Now we can control him. He comes with a killing edge and a steel sword. shove Ike, or shove Soren rather, and not leave Rolf in that guy's range. Hopefully he attacks Mordecai for 0 damage. Man, like everyone on the map aggroed me. I shouldn't be surprised. What's the closest thing we got to a choke point here? Basically these 2 spaces. We want to do some shoving if we can. Can Rolf shove Ileana? Yes. We love to shove. Rolf could also attack this guy. That may be useful. He doubles. He doubles and kills him with Rolf's bow. Go, Rolf, go. These guys stink. Nice in the game to give us some marshmallow enemies for our weaker units. Oh man, I left Boyd with only a short axe for a range option. I forgot. Okay, well he hit it. I may be able to finish that guy off, and then we're not too worried about this mercenary, although he can hit Rolf. And Rolf took damage, so we don't want that. This could also be a kill for Volk, honestly. No, never mind. Marcia? Marcia does do it exactly. This guy is probably not doing... No, he has a steel sword. 16 attack. At 10 speed. That only does 7 to Marcia. She's already looking like a pretty good unit. She will be at 3 HP though, so I'm glad I looked at that. Alright. Now that mercenary can't really go nowheres. Took 4 damage from somewhere. Probably one of the axe guys. Alright. Probably equipping an axe here is good. Ugh, they're totally gonna rob that house. I think we'll be able to catch this thief though after. Yeah, maybe we don't want to move like at all. Let me think about this. God, I wish I had just shot up here with Titania a little bit more aggressively. I almost called her Tatiana. I didn't full send it. Just always full send it with Titania. Because we'll have Ileana in range, we'll have Ike in range, Kieran, some others. We're gonna have a lot of guys to chew through though if we want to catch this thief. He's only level 3. Titania should be able to one-shot him at least, if we can cut a path to that. Let's see. Oscar is probably getting weighed down a good bit. By 3. And his speed is already 9 to start with. So it goes down to 6. Let's not get him doubled. Iron Lance is fine. Alright, that's the best choke point I got. None of them have javelins. Well, that's good for us, I suppose. Oh, and we kind of left... That guy can't even move because enemies are in all his spots. We might take 1 win, so that's not a big deal. push everyone to this direction. Hopefully we can make a new choke point if you catch my drift. The thief will only be able to reach the spot of the house, and it's not like he can canter away. Who the heck is this guy? I did not see that guy on the map. Alright, Mage went first. That's probably good for us because he's squishy. Boy, doubled that guy. How slow is he? I should put counter on Boyd. Just kidding, he didn't need the damage at all. Oh, that cav. Okay, so that house is not getting robbed yet. When did Oscar take so much? Hope he'll be okay. Okay, that miss might help. Oscar, literally my most defensive unit that I'm deploying anyway. I didn't check Brahm's defense. Oof. Man, that first cav must have done so much to him. Ooh, we should equip Titania with that hammer. It's fine, we got some time now. Mordecai's pants, the flared bottoms, those are very in fashion. The end kind of high up on his leg. He's almost able to transform. Maybe we should utilize his might. It wouldn't make sense to do for Soren. Actually, it kind of does. We need Soren in that whole mess. More than we need Zehark. Wait, what? That didn't shove him 2 spaces. Huh? Does it only work when he's transformed? And Soren is like a little twink. He should have gone flying. That's not actually how it's determined. Why did that only go 1 space? Mysteries abound. That's like the whole reason to use Mordecai. And like, did I missee it? Let's see. Oscar is very wounded. If you have a mage, send them on a knight. No better thing for them to do, generally. Definitely missed. Oh, she got strength and... Wow, what a level. She got everything basically except defense. Strength and magic that time. There's that magic 11. Right behind Soren. Just in range of Oscar. We'll be pushing the line forward a little bit, hopefully. Man. Ugh, if only we had mend. This feels so late in a Fire Emblem game to not have a mend staff yet. Maybe Kieran takes his place. Oscar's place, that is. God, we should have had Ileana soften this guy up, actually. Maybe Tatiana can just hammer him. guy does 8 to Oscar. Oscar's in doubling. Ooh, how about Ike? Okay. Put that res we gave him to good use. And also this sword is really making a difference. Like it's 5 more might than the other iron sword, but when he doubles, that means 10 more might. Ugh, Oscar just misses out. I'm gonna kill on that cav. What to do? Javelin him. And someone else could do it, hopefully. I think Boyd can reach that space. Yeah, looking at it. And hopefully he doesn't take too much more damage. Man, Boyd doing 10 with the steel axe. I hope this would hit. Oh, we could also try it with Marcia. She has 2 chances to hit a 56, and she can canter away. Yeah. Perfect job for her. Good job, Marcia. I don't think I need her holding any kind of line. Probably Titania will be able to do it. I'm looking at Titania just blowing up this guy, which she does readily. Oof, she's actually getting banged up. Hold on. Those enemies are no joke. I think we don't have her hold the line. Ay, ay, ay. They have 2 calves with steel lances and a fire mage. Volk does nothing. God, this might be kind of dicey. I guess of these units, I'm kind of most worried about Ike. Hopefully he'll dodge. And then Boyd is going to go here and vulnerate up. Wow, his last one. That doesn't even max out his HP. The trouble is somebody could take 2 cavalier attacks because they can canter away, and a wind attack. Or sorry, a fire attack. I guess we'll see how smart the enemy AI is. Will they find a kill? Boyd's got 29 HP to work with, Oscar 24. I can't believe how much he was taking from these attacks. They're doing 21. So 7 each. That's 14, and then the mage is doing what? 9. I think he would live at 1 if they all attack him. Scary. He's not getting doubled, right? Yeah. He shouldn't. We did equip Javelin. Okay, it doesn't weigh him down. Whoo-wee. Gamble. Oh yeah, I never looked at his ability. Halves its chance to hit, but doubles the chance to land a critical hit. And it's a separate command. That'd be interesting on like a unit with bad evasion. Alright, we did our best. Whoops, we left Seahark in that guy's range, the iron bow guy. He'll be fine. Man, we may as well just send Volk to this house. They left it wide open. Say, aren't you? You are. You're one of those Crimeans that the Dane soldiers are after, aren't you? Go on, get moving. I'll pretend I didn't see anything. Thanks, lady. Don't worry, just go. Wait a second. Here, take this with you. She gave me a Draco shield. Nice of her. I think that raises defense. Alright, they targeted Ike. Oh, and they missed. Whew. I didn't do the calc on Ike that I did on Oscar. We'd probably take it worse, but he is dodgier. I don't think we have Soren close enough to give him support bonus. Oh, look what they made Mordecai do. He's probably going to get some unintended kills now. Yeah, Ike would have really died. Holy moly, he almost died anyway. That's a game over. I have to restart my run. Just kidding, I think I gotta just restart the chapter, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. He got defense and res. Alright, none of those thieves attack him. They didn't. Wowie, he had to dodge one of those. And he was at a disadvantage to do it against the lances. Ike plot armor. Also rip, I guess I left Mordecai too close. Oh, these guys had it coming, honestly. And he still gains 1 XP from them. Not bad considering they're like level 1. Mordecai, pretty blue. He's like a periwinkle. Wait, does he not steal? Oh, shucks. Alright, what did we just lose? I guess it's... I'm not gonna, like, reset. I'm gonna want to know, though. I thought they would just, like, swipe what was in the houses, but that's not how it works. Hold on, I have this on my phone. Surely. What a shame. Yeah, I really needed it. They did not make it easy. You really got a full send it with Titania to have any hope of blocking those off. Let's see how sad it is. An Elwind, if you visit the center village. That would have been just in time for the Ravens chapter. Well, we're gonna have to lean on Rolf harder. Rolf and our Forged Fire, which probably doesn't do that much different damage than Elwind. I don't know, with like actual effective damage, or like the effective damage that doesn't mean much, but actual base might, that might have been nice. Well, we can already see this guy beelining it up here. May as well just get Mordecai that direction. He'll freelance it a bit. That guy can actually take an attack from him. I'm impressed. He doesn't do like effective damage against horses or nothing. Some Fire Emblem had that as a mechanic. Oh, so Mordecai only level 2. He's level 3 because she's his superior. God, Ike living on 1 only because the mage missed a fire is crazy. The other thing I always forget about is weapon triangle adding like 1 damage. I think that's part of why he took so much from those lances. Well then. Given that we're gonna need Rolf to hit a little bit more, to pull his weight a little bit more against the Ravens next chapter. Marcia only at 10 HP. I want to think about who I want Miss to heal. Probably Ike. Ike does have some elixirs. That would be a time. It'd be a great value elixir. It'd heal 36 HP. I guess it's getting to the point of the game where I can't just, like, you know, I was saying I should have full sent it with Titania, but apparently not. Because she really got donked up by those steel weapons. Getting to the point of the game where Titania actually takes damage. Alright, I don't know if that thief was really my priority, but I think we got enough to handle this other stuff. Man, only on 1 damage off. If we heal Ike, he can probably get it with Regal Sword. Or just his special boy sword. God, but again, he takes so much back from the steel lances. Should be careful. Oh, Boyd reaches that guy. We use weapon triangle like a real Fire Emblem player. I ignored the weapon triangle and I almost killed Ike. These guys are very lance heavy. And Marcia all dinged up now. The difficulty ramping up. I didn't spend all my bonus XP. Well, she got defense and res. She'll be a really good candidate for the next angelic robe I get. Can we soften this guy up to exactly 3? A silly number. Oh, yes we can. Rolf crit him. That was a little unnecessary. Rats wasn't a whole level. God, I honestly feel like I should just elixir with Ike. I'm so conditioned to maximize Mist's heal turns. Never spend an item. So we got a lot of people to heal. There's a trigger in this map that we care about that makes it scary. And to my knowledge, it doesn't start until someone gets in this guy's range, which we're not too close to yet. But I could wander in there if I didn't remember that. Didn't remember not to. Oscar can reach the thief. He, of course, cannot, like, finish the thief off, but whatever. Again, Oscar's deal is doing no damage and taking no damage. Except for when I almost got him killed this chapter. Yeah, I didn't move Soren. Oh wait, I needed a different unit to go up this way, because the townspeople won't give anything to Mordecai or leave. You can maybe see that dialogue. Hopefully it doesn't lock us out of those houses if we send him there. Who's this? It's Jill. Aw, Sherb's missing it. This is a super high ponytail. Commander Har, awake. This is no time to be sleeping. A subhuman has been spotted. Come, let us join in the thrill of the hunt. Yawn. Let's not. Even if we don't lift a finger, Mackoya's pups will take care of everything. Har's my kind of guy. Lazy. Battle glory awaits. Would you allow others to steal this chance from beneath your very nose? Yawn. Go entertain yourself, will you? Fight a soldier or lance a peasant or what you will. Okay, now that Har's mean. Lance a peasant, sheesh. But for the love of flying, stop interrupting my sleep. Ooh, you're such a... The fighting? Wake me when it's done. Yawn. Snore. That's it, I'm going by myself. Huh, what? Jill, hold a moment. Yes, have you changed your mind? You'll wait here with the rest of us. We don't move unless we're attacked. That's the word from the top. Grar. That was a little hint. That is indeed how these units work. So we can pull her friends. We may use Mordecai to do that. Mordecai's not getting beat to that house. The thief is still a ways away. Right? He moves like here, and then, yeah, we have a couple turns. That guy only lived because he could attack me from range. And Lagoos can't do nothing about that. Lagoos have super high movement, like a Titania paladin. However, they do not have canter, like a horse. For some reason... Oh, I guess it kind of makes sense, because a mounted unit is like two beings, really, in one. The horse that can do its full movement, and then the person on top who can do some other thing. It's not like the horse itself swinging the lance or whatever. Alright, these guys aggroed us. Let's not forget this dude's range. I think, though, technically... Yeah, no, this is his range. That would have been a sneaky way to get wrecked. These guys got steel swords and steel lances, in like equal measure. Get Kieran to take one of those spots, Titania, probably Boyd. And no mage to freaking blow them up this time. Mist heal Titania. I still can't believe I only didn't game over by 1 HP and a flame tome miss. That is crazy. Kieran, go bravely smack this priest. For honor. For Alencia. That's the kind of stuff you would say. No heals. I keep forgetting to look for things to steal, but the thing with most of these inventories is they're one weapon only. Oh yeah, this is an escape map, or sorry, an arrive map, which any unit can trigger. Also, you may as well fight these guys. They have high defense, so we'd probably want a magic unit to help, such as Ileana. Or rather, such as Soren, he's closer. Oh, and more XP for Rolf. Okay, yeah, we definitely pull them, then. Maybe even with Soren. They only got lances, iron lances. Oh, their range overlaps, though. Except for that spot right there. Okay, Ziark has to do it, I guess. Or Volk. Seahawk's defense is 7. It's 19 attack. We'll give him an actual combat. See if he crits the fire. It wouldn't kill even if he did. Hopefully it only pulls that one. Hopefully it doesn't also pull Jill or I'll be in a bit of trouble. And I don't know why I'm having Volk, like, babysit them. I don't think he'll be doing any damage to them. May as well send him north. Oh right, because we need someone to visit this house anyway. Oh no. Boy does no vulneraries. I forgot to give freaking Kieran one also. He'll steal his brothers. I guess now that he's not slowed down by Steel Axe, there's not actually any reason not to have it equipped. Steel Axes actually have good durability. Alright, but no more frickin' taking effective damage from Steel Lances. That's really hurt me this chapter. Marcia also really banged up. I believe Rolf's bow does enough to those guys that I don't have to, like, hang around with her. I wonder if she can fly over this stuff, if she has the right range for it. Let's find out, I guess. I took 10 from that guy. God, that's a lot of calves. Okay, Boyd might be in trouble, actually. Ugh. Oh no. Oh no, you guys. Miss. Okay. Now he should be good. Yeah, I disregarded the fact that it was 4 calves and they could all counter him. He only got HP. I put him in mortal danger. Oh, he dodged a sword. Alright, guess I didn't need to worry. Seahawk did not crit. It's okay, he softened up a little bit. Can Rolf finish? No. Oh, we're not even close. How much is Soren doing? Also, we don't want to pull Jill. Wow, Soren doubles for a lot. Soren doubles for death. Rats. God, I really didn't think this would be that hard. The play is to, like, attack with Seahawk again and hopes he does crit. That should soften it up just enough. Show us your animation. Ugh, you're so lame. Wowie. And Volk probably doesn't damage it, right? Rats. Sending Rolf down for this to be a Rolf training journey, not Soren. And I think I'm pulling the other fire with Soren too. Maybe it'll have slightly higher res. Okay, wait, I'm not pulling it. Alright, I guess in the end it actually kind of hurt me that we used the Harg to pull, because it softened the guy up too much. It should have been Volk and math it all out. Ew, and Marcia can fly over that. I can't believe how far that guy's range is. We're always like just outside of it. Paladin's for ya. He's a promoted guy. With the Lagoon Slayer. Well, that's good, because I'd much rather Marcia get this kill than Mordecai. I should use the Slim Lance for that also. Better accuracy. Should need a lot of XP for that. RIP the Elwind that I won't get to use. I'll be thinking of it next chapter. Oh, yeah, I can double one of these guys. Only that one. I think I read somewhere that enemy stats are like randomly rolled when you load the map in to make them all slightly different from each other. Like this guy has 11 defense and the other one has 12. So in theory, you could get like screwed by the rolls. Oh, I may have kind of put Ileana in a dumb place, but we can block her off. Keep forgetting to care about this guy. We won't actually attack from this space, but we'll use it. And maybe Ike's gotta do it? Regal Sword? That would do it. God, but again, taking Steel Lance damage on the counterattack. Kieran doubles him. Kieran's speedy. Well, I'd rather him get the XP than... Ugh, actually, would I? I don't know how long I'll really be using Kieran. We'll get Astrid pretty soon. The remaining guys will just have swords. So we don't want Boyd fighting them. Let's do this. It'll be a kill for Boyd. We heal up Ike. He gets Ileana's other flank. And we separated Ike and Soren like as far as we possibly could. They're the only units we have with the support bonus. Man. These chapters have the perfect opportunity for me to grab a mug and start sipping too. Me not remembering to hydrate enough. Obviously it's during enemy phase. It's somewhat long, even when there's not that many guys on the map. Alright. Oh no! We pulled him. What the heck? Oh, does he have a javelin or something? How did I mess that up? You were the ones who freed the prisoners from our castle, were you not? And if we were? It appears my assessment was slightly inaccurate. I believed it to be the work of Crimean soldiers who had briefly regained their morale. Sorry to disappoint you. We're nothing but a simple company of mercenaries. Ha! Would you, by chance, would you be the same mercenaries giving succor to Princess Alincia? Enough talk. Move or die. He has a bow. Gosh darn it. Why didn't that show up? Because he didn't have it equipped. This game is sneaky. Other Fire Emblem games will show you their like max range, the max range of all their attacks. Okay. Well, I know a somewhat scary thing happens. Okay, here's what we'll do. I want to see the dialogue from Mordecai go into this house, but I don't know if it like shuts off me being able to visit the house with anyone else. So just to make sure, we'll try it. Hopefully they leave their door open. It's just gonna be a woman screaming at the top of her lungs. Subhuman, no, help! Whoopsie. Okay, they didn't slam the door, so Marcia can still visit it. And I know someone spooky comes out, I think probably out of this house. If I were paying attention to the, like, scene before it started. Yeah, this house looks conspicuous. It's got a different colored roof. I think that's where the scary thing comes out. The end of this map has like a sort of a timer that it puts you on. Honestly, a lot like the map where you get Sea Doll and Engage, which I also streamed. Has some scary enemies spawning at the end. Not quite as cool though. Alright. Soren could trigger Adept or something. And kill Steel here. It also has a 4% crit. Okay, we're good. Now we get this kill with Iron Bow. Go for Rolf. Level for Rolf. We'll have him a hardy level 6 for the next map, which has a lot of flyers. Oh boy. 11:07 local time for me. I'm really going to get in another chapter after this. I guess I started stream today a little bit later than I do sometimes. I'm trying to keep it at least like 3 chapters per stream. Really, I'm trying to line up with when we play level 17. Sorry, chapter 17, which has multiple parts. Alright, well, this kind of stinks. I mean, we probably don't have to worry too much about killing the boss. What's our best damage against him? Mike does 10 with Regal Sword. Oh wait, and he equipped bow. Like a dummy. So in theory, we could like surround him. And what's he just, he's just got a Lagoon Slayer. He does have 13 speed, which is kind of a lot. He shouldn't be doubling anyone though that I care about. Actually, Oscar's looking kind of slow these days. But 13 doesn't double 9, I hope. And his attack with Lagoon Slayer would be, ooh, 23. That would be in range of killing Oscar, or like close to it. Kieran is speedy. Kieran a lot faster than Oscar. Alright, we have enough units to double. Or sorry, to just surround him. Oh, but this guy is also in range. Alright, better to deal with him first. Titania doubles for only 16. This may be a steel axe from Boyd's situation. Or like just straight up trade it. Maybe It's gambling time. See if we can land a crit. His hit rate is already so low. Kieran's is. It'd be an additional 6 damage. So 22, and then Mika's doing what? Just the 10? Ileana can chip in. He has really good res. Oh, and also he doubles her. Oh no. She could attack from melee range. 22, 10, and 6. That would kill, assuming Ileana hits. Wow, she also has a high crit rate. Wait, what was I looking at? She does plenty to him. The Thunder Tome. Alright, here is the play. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, also we should probably heal with somebody with Mist. Before we go in. Perhaps Oscar. And with Oscar this turn, I plan to just take on one of these guys. For instance, can you kill the softened up one? Okay, good. May as well just do that. Okay, well he's also pulling that guy apparently. And we may have missed our chance to heal him. Oh, wait. Is Titania really getting weighed down by a steel? Ugh, she's 1 strength away from not. I didn't realize it was that heavy. Oh. Alright, let me revise my calc. So we're doing 16, 10 with Ike, 10 with Ileana. Okay, it should still be fine. Assuming everybody hits. They're not fleeing. They're actually headed this way. It appears that we've underestimated the courage of our foe. I'll say. I played this chapter kind of stupid. And she can canter away. Fortunately, this guy isn't counterattacking anyone because we baited. Oh, Ike just crit. Thank you, Ike. So we were the ones guilty of miscalculation. How shameful. Your Excellency, the rest is up to you. No boss dialogue. Perhaps you might say that guy not the true boss of this chapter. Yeah, part of me wants to have Ike's animations on only, just for moments such as that, where he lands epic crits. Ike is animated well as the main character. So Oscar only has to take Steel Lance, he'll be fine. Black Knight exits. All these men and they're still having problems? Did I make a miscalculation? That's the word of the day. Ah, it's him! Double exclamation point. Time for Ike to get revenge. Let's fight the Black Knight this chapter. Our Iron Lance. Whoa, he can go up that way. He had like no movement, but he did move right away, so it's good that they gave him no movement. I mean, he has 6 movement, but he just chose to walk ominously. Well then. Let's not pull Jill ever. Although right now Mordecai's unarmed, so he could actually. What's she got for equipment? She's probably got like a Lagu's Slayer. Okay, no she doesn't. A Lagu's Guard though. Takes less damage from their attacks. Alright, we visit them for real. It's a different person now. What's that? Thieves are taking advantage of the commotion to sack our little town? We must close the front gate. Thanks for your help. Oh, I almost forgot. Please take this as a token of thanks. A Killer Lance. Oh, she can use that actually. Probably better than the Steel Lance for her. She doesn't need the Slim Lance anymore. I'm spooked by the Black Knight. What if he decides to stop moving 3 spaces only? That's such a power move. He is so not in a hurry. Alright, fortunately... we only need 1 unit to hit the arrive point to reach Nasir. But it does put a limit on how many turns we can heal grind with Mist. We just need to get her to a level. She's always so far away from... Okay, she's not far away from this time, so we won't do that too much for time reasons. I'm really thinking of streaming like past midnight. I think the next map isn't really that long. But the bases and what all. They got a lot of reading. And the in-between scenes. This one in particular had a lot of commentary about people and countries. People being, what's the word? A little non-political. People caught up in ID Pol. This is a game about ID politics. They're more worried about the beast men than about like who's actually ruling them. Alright, who wants this kill? Ileana level 12. Void 14. I guess it's Ileana. She's easy to train though. If we kind of surround him and wait long enough. Look at some other options. I'm gonna bully this guy. Bully mode. Yeah, we broke Oscar's Iron Lance, which is good. We haven't taken a look at Black Knight. Alendite, a special sword. Imbued with great hidden strength. Only the Black Knight can wield it. Use that to kill my dad. Ike's dad, sorry. He has capped strength and skill. And capped defense +5. What's giving him the +5? Maybe it's Alendite. And 22 res. We can't even nuke him with Soren and Ileana. Alright, what's their magic looking like? 15. Like 19 with El Thunder. Soren will be something similar. I believe he is coded to actually not be able to take damage. I mean, if you had high enough numbers. glad I know now that it shows you the expected range of their currently equipped weapon. Oops, we fed-ike that kill. That boss was like a crash course on that. Keeps unhighlighting Jill. Who will Black Knight go towards? You can, like, fly over the wall in whatever direction he walks. Fly to the house he just exited and go neener neener. I don't think we're getting Rolf far enough to, like, get him any more XP, but he's only at 30. We can bonus XP him up to another level. To right against one, like I've been doing. And Ike just got a level. Wait, I didn't even notice it. What the heck? I wasn't looking at the screen. He finally got strength. I think his defense was already 9? I can't remember. It may have been 8. Anyway, he got strength. That's all I've been waiting on. Speed 15 also looks high. This knight almost certainly doesn't move. The Black Knight is coming this way. Kill for Oscar, may as well. Skill and defense for him. He's also sitting at 10 strength. I'm surprised his speed has not gone up more. He basically just starts with good base speed. And doesn't actually have a good growth of it. I was looking at Oscar artwork, and he has, I think a Heroes, Fire Emblem Heroes version. That calls him like a Swift Cavalier. That's like what people know him as, being speedy. So I don't know, maybe my Oscar has just missed some speed levels. Oh yeah, that should have gone to Titania probably. Titania can have back her hammer in case we need it. Kieran technically can go bravely assault another priest. Free XP. Ah, he missed. 1 XP. Yeah, especially since Titania can't even wield a steel axe without getting slowed down. She was right at the threshold of doubling that boss. It's a good thing she did. How we made this guy go east. The Black Knight. Get wrecked, idiot. He's chasing a flyer around. Now we have like infinite turns. We could pull Jill just for funsies, see her dialogue. Mordecai kind of doing what Ranulf was doing. He's being a diversion. Yeah, we're not getting Rolf there in time. I think we're just feeding Ileana kills up here. Unless anyone's like close to XP, they should show me their XP on the map screen. Yeah, Ileana the closest. And easy to feed a mage. A kill. Maybe a Karen level could be fine. Oh god. I'm really farming this priest. Well, it'll take a third at combat. With Boyd, 20 with Ileana. Oh, he has a Jav. She can take it. It is wild how much damage Boyd does to armor knights with non-effective weapons. That was his Iron Axe. Oh, he broke it. Nice miss. Good thing he didn't hit Ileana, and then the priest could have broken out his Kung Fu fists from Fire Emblem Engage and finished her off. Alright, once again. That's like, I think Soren just got a level like that. Magic only. It's fine, that's what we want. Alright, Miss got her level. We won't spend the rest of the map. HP and strength. Is that like her first HP level? Sheesh. 19. We won't spend turns and turns making the Black Knight walk in circles. What if on Maddening, the Black Knight has his full movement range? The thing is, he's an ambush spawn. And he moves right away. So that would be unfair. I would have lost a unit because I was grinding those, grinding Jill's friends, the Wyverns, for XP. She may not even attack, but you know, I left the Lugus in her range. I think she'd be motivated. She seems to hate them. May as well heal once more. Oh, and we're getting rid of this priest with Kieran, I guess. That's the plan. Once more to save us a little bonus XP, even though we're losing out on some by taking another turn. I'm just curious if Jill moves and says something. Wowie, good level for Kieran. He got res. Alright. Me checking Black Knight's movement range, like he's gonna move more than 2 spaces. Just a little paranoid, he's spooky. Jill says ... Oh, you are such a young Bjork. I have no wish to fight you. Go, little Bjork. You ugly subhuman scum. How dare you befoul the human tongue? You're just half-breed filth. What? Grr, grr. Mark, I didn't like that. Good thing he's not a beast. Right now. Not transformed. Where is the Black Knight going? He's confused. Oh, he has a freaking 2-range sword. So he actually, if he were moving his 4-range, I may have left Marcia inside it. Alright, one more heal from us and we get out of here. The Black Knight too busy aura farming, too busy doing his strut to actually chase us. The mercenaries boarded the ship safely. Now, how to proceed? You're not impeding that ship. I won't allow it. Ranulf, get him. One of Gallia's beast warriors. I've met you once before. Yes, at the castle near the Sea of Trees. From where I'm standing, we've actually met twice. Oh? I saw you that night, standing in the light of the full moon, the night you murdered Sir Grail. Haha, so you were the one traveling with the Beast King, eh? Interesting. By measuring his aid's strength, I will naturally learn more of the king's true power. Hate to tell you this, but my king is not to be measured against the likes of me. He is far beyond that. All the better. Now then, let us begin. A good power level check. Whoa, we actually had the cutscene. In engine. Oh no, he did no damage, Ranulf. Oh no, he's getting crit, maybe. Okay, he took that hit like a champ. He doubled, that's important. Ugh, why? Why do my attacks do nothing? You fight impressively, however you are no match for me. Ranulf is like, your stats must be capped. You must have 30 plus 5 defense. It's Sephiran. Rise, leave this to me. You are one of the prisoners. This knight will not raise his hand to me. Correct? Black Knight says ... Go now, quickly. If you insist, I'll give proper thanks when we next meet. What is Sephiran's power level? Why would the Black Knight not raise his hand to him? Commander Har, let us pursue the enemy ship. They're friends of the subhumans. We cannot allow them to escape. Wow, that was a good nap. Well, looks like the fighting's over. Form up, it's time to withdraw. Commander? Listen to me, Jill. We're scheduled to return home tomorrow. If you were injured in a place like this, your Lord Father would not be pleased. It's because of my father that I must not return home empty-handed. I must have something to show him. Please. Simmer down, girl. The Black Knight has ordered us to withdraw. Would you ignore his word? That... it would be suicide, correct. So let's move out. Blast. Norris. My Lord Black Knight, a ship is departing. If we ready our own ship and set sail without delay, we can overtake it immediately. He's still saying ... Listen to me, Dane General. You will withdraw from this place. I will not allow you to pursue that ship. Who are you supposed to be, fool? You have no idea who you're speaking to, do you? Gather your men. Withdraw. Yet we... I will not repeat myself. Do it now. Yes, at once. Sephiran has pull. Black Knight spooked. Are you sure that's true? Yes, we can ask these two for more details. The two of us, we're here representing the townsfolk. You say that a green-haired lass boarded that ship. Yes, she had a very noble bearing about her, and she was beautiful. Her name was Ellie? Ellen? They called her something like that. God, we gotta get a code name for Elincia. Loose tongues. It's true, Princess Elincia. Ha, my luck has changed. All of us, the townsfolk, are ready to cooperate in any way we can. If you would keep that in mind, believe me, I understand your loyalty, he says with a sneer. Well then, you there, come here. Get these two worms out of here. Find the hardest physical labor in this town and get these fools started. Wowie. Work them from dusk to dawn without stopping. Working until they can no longer move. You got that? Yes, sir. But that's... why would you? Stop your whining. How else am I to reward worms vile enough to sell their own princess to the enemy? Enjoy your payment, you greedy dastards. Ha 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 ha. Our own princess? It can't be. No. They got what they had coming. We're on a boat. Finally. My Lord Ike, how wonderful. I didn't think you were going to make it. I'm sorry to have worried you. Oh no, I'm just happy to see you well. So very happy. What about Ranulf? He's looking fine still. Whew, I doubt the enemy will pursue me this far. He got bailed out a little bit by Sephiran. Gifka, he's talking. A warrior such as you wounded? Did a Bjork give you that bruise? Master Gifka, ow! The king told me to come and check on you. Don't move. You're plenty banged up, but nothing appears to be broken. There's one among the Dane army whose power is overwhelming. To move with such speed, with all that armor, I tell you it's not right. Ranulf doubled him. I'm not worried about his speed. And now the king's forced to use you, his shadow warrior, to check up on me. Our ministers are as obstinate as ever. No matter what happens, they will not approve of an alliance with the Bjork. Nothing to be done about that. Every one of the older retainers has memories of Lagu's subordination. Even the king. If Princess Alincia were not King Ramon's orphan, I doubt he would be willing to aid her. I forgot Gifka has so much to say. He was King Canis's shadow. He's like, pay him as much heed as you would the air. He just stood there silently the whole scene, but he thinks for himself. Perhaps you're right. At any rate, the princess and the others are now safely at sea. And the watchdog? No signs of carelessness, I presume. The watchdog? Of course not. Even the elders will bend their ears to hear what that one says. That one is special after all. And how do you see this? Princess Alincia's drive for the reconstruction of Crimea. Does she have a chance? Who can say? Which way the wheel turns depends on Ike and his mercenaries. Success and failure are but a hair removed. So this company, which has done nothing but flee, controls the fate of the kingdom? That's a dangerous gamble, isn't it? All gambles are dangerous, Master Gifka. But no mistake about it, Dane's next target is Gallia. We must go home and prepare. Who could the watchdog be? Ashnard, first time seeing this guy. What an angry face. Princess Crimea, did she board the ship to Begnion with the remainder of Gawain's mercenaries? Yes. The hindrance that was Gawain is dead. The location of the medallion will soon be known. Has our worm worked itself into the group? It appears that our worm has been accepted as a trusted member of the company. Ha ha ha. All is going as planned. Now we let them swim as they please. There is one thing. I met someone unexpected at the harbor. Who? The Prime Minister of the Begnion Empire. What? Is that true? If he is nosing about, we must not make any mistakes. Did he give any indication he had caught on to our plans? That I do not know. He did tell me to deliver a message to you. Overreaching ambition invites disaster. Pah, nonsense. Our only concern is the Princess of Crimea and the medallion. We must wait and watch until such a time as we can strike. ... In the interim, I want you to take charge of the invasion of Gallia. Ooh, they are invading Gallia. Be smart, you must not allow Gallia to bring their full might to bear. Understood? As you will. Intrigue. We also have a worm working for them. Who could it be? Maybe it's Soren. Having narrowly escaped Dane's grasp, the Grail mercenaries are pleased to feel the ocean beneath their feet as they set sail. According to Captain Nasir, the voyage to Begnion will take roughly 2 months. But it won't take me 2 months to beat. Wow, look at how long that arrow is, no wonder. Blessed with temperate weather, the ship's journey southward is smooth and steady. As it passes the midpoint of its trip, the ship sets a course along the coastline and begins to head east. These seas belong to Phoenicius, we'll say. and Kilvas, the kingdoms of the bird tribes. Never thought about how to say Phoenix. Maybe it's just like that. Maybe it's a hard C. Both nations prey on human vessels for supplies and wealth, and their flying corsairs are feared across the seas. Bird boys. Additionally, the southern portion of the continent contains the realm of the Dragon Tribe, the monarchy of Goldoa. Oh, it's a quad color turf war. Or sorry, quint color, not quad. This country has remained isolated since its founding centuries past, preserving its closed culture behind a veil of mystery. It is these Laguz-controlled waters that Ike and company must now cross. Chapter 12, A Strange Land. Ike? He's thinking. What's bothering you? You've been moping around ever since we came aboard. Oh, he's seasick. You're such a bad liar. You never even get regular sick. You're not the type to get seasick. Really, it's nothing. Come on, talk to me. You've been doing so much lately. I just want the chance to help you for a change. Well, alright, I'll tell you what's been bothering me. It's that incident back in Toha. Go on. When everyone discovered Ranulf was a Laguz, all those people, they changed just like that. Up until that instant, they'd seemed like such a kind and decent people. I had no idea of Bjork prejudice against the Laguz. I had no idea it was so strong. Why do they hate them so much? How are we so different, Ranulf and I? I have to say, at first, I was scared too, when I saw how they could change. They can do things that we Bjork can't do. They're not like us. Mist, you can't honestly feel... It's different now. Everyone's so very nice. But you know, that's because of all the time we've spent together. I've seen how they are. I've gotten to know them. That's why I've changed. I'm not scared or nervous around them, but other people don't get that chance. I think that's why they're frightened. Maybe you're right. Maybe people like me are the odd ones, the people who accept others as they are. I wish more people were like that. I mean, no one really wants to fight, do they? Doesn't everyone want peace? I guess it's just hard to put all those fears behind us. Unknown, you're right, it is very hard. This year, what's the big idea eavesdropping on us like that? How do you find sailing? Have you gotten sick at all? We're fine, but answer a question for me, would you? Why are you here? Why do you associate with the Laguz? Why? Because the obvious financial benefits. I suppose I do so because I am one. Besides the obvious financial benefits. What? No, you're not a Laguz. I don't see any tail or anything. Because I've chosen to live among Bjork, I've taken certain steps to make sure I'm not recognized. I've had to change my attire, my feeding habits. I've done many things. His feeding habits. Why would you do that? Laguz cannot survive in isolation, nor can Bjork. If both races are to thrive, they must learn to coexist. I have spent many years searching for a way to make this happen. You think that Laguz and Bjork can live together? After everything you must have seen, I'm impressed. Ike, you will never truly understand a matter unless you look at it from each party's perspective. As you say, the Laguz are indeed now persecuted by the Bjork, but long ago those roles were reversed. ... Whatever happened in the past does not justify what we do to the Laguz now. That is the thinking of an honest man. Keep things simple and pure. I like it. Still, the strength of your conviction comes from your youth and your innocence. Trust me, it will be tested. When your journey is over, how will you be changed? I pray your conviction is not lost to despair. Talking to you is hard work. Someday you'll understand. For now, my role is simply to deliver you safely to Begnion. Ranulf has paid me quite handsomely with money from the King of Gallia himself, and I will not let him down. We're out of our element here at sea, so you're all we have to depend on. Thank you for your help. I will do what I am able. Their roles were reversed. The Goos used to, be up on Bjorks, I guess. Or enslave them. Makes sense, because they're way stronger than us. There were no casualties, and no one suffered permanent injury. This one gave us the positive report. It'll always be that if we don't get anyone killed. Alright. I believe the next chapter is like quite low on whatchamacallums. On like deployment slots. Zahar can keep his inventory as it is. What's the armor he got for us this chapter? Wind. Perfect. If only we still had L-Wind. I could forge a stronger wind. That feels lame. Let's also buy one for Ileana. May as well. We could buy javelins. I think we actually have plenty of those now. Oscar broke an iron lance. I'll just buy one of those. They're cheap. Rolf still can't use longbows. Can you use steel bows? No. We don't need that master seal yet. I feel like I gave something to the convoy that chapter, but I won't remember what it is. Wait, Marcia can't use Killer Lance? What the heck? It's, weapon level C, I guess. What did I have in that spot for her? Oh yeah, the slim. Yeah, she may as well hold on to it. Let's see. Boyd also broke an iron axe. We'll just steal the one from Kieran. This looking good. Got a random 5-use javelin. We're probably not deploying Volk in this chapter. We're just on a boat. I'm like flip-flopping on whether I want to do this next chapter. It's almost midnight here. Normally all this management stuff I would just do off stream. Who else needs some? Rolf does. 69. Marcia is out of range for really needing it. And the level on Volk doesn't super matter. Yeah, just Mist and Rolf right now, I think. We're done with having single-digit level units besides those two. Brahm's defense 13. I was curious about that earlier. So he comes in with less than my freaking Oscar is at. 10 strength though. Alright, we got Titanium Mist. I think I know better plans than to support these two. What do they have to talk about? They're on the boat. Doing the laundry mist? Here, let me give you a hand. Oh, no, no, no. Please, you've been fighting all day. I couldn't make you help. We've all had our hands full around here, and you're no exception. Now give me some of those. Wow, talk about a pile of laundry. Yeah, I'm actually washing everyone else's stuff while I'm at it. I thought it would be a good way to thank the others for all their help. Well, it's a thoughtful gesture, but make sure you don't turn it into the full-time job. Alright? Oh, this one is ripped. Oh, that's my brother's. He's been fighting too long in these old things. Look at it, it's practically falling apart. Next time we're in a town, I'm going to make him buy a new shirt. If he's going to be commander, he'd better look the part. Speaking of which, let me see that old thing you're wearing. The sleeve is coming apart, see? Hey, you're right. This is beyond repair. Your brother's not the only one who could benefit from a shopping trip. We'll go together, you and I. I don't know, Titania. There's so much work to be done around here. I'm not sure I've got the time, really. I'm telling you, Mist, you're pushing yourself too hard. Everyone appreciates your work, but you're leaving no time to relax. Yeah, but doing the chores helps me relax. What? Don't look at me that way. Miss, that's nonsense. I mean it. You need to take some time off. Sometime soon, you and I will go into town, just the two of us. Oh, alright. Titanium Mist support. That gives them, like, more defense, I think. I should have the table on hand. I should have the frickin' Serene's Forest page open in my browser. So we can figure out exactly what we're getting from those. Alright, how many infos do we got? Boy. We're gonna meet Soren, I believe. Sorry, it's not Soren. Freaking, God, what's his name? We'll find out. Hey, grab that boy. We have a stowaway. Soth is another SO name. No more running for you. Nasir, who is this? A stowaway. I gather he boarded the ship at Toha. What are you doing here? Why did you sneak aboard the ship? He's not talking. In that case... Oh, ouch. Ike, there's no need to be so rough. I'm not going to waste my time playing games with this urchin. You want me to let you go? Open your mouth and start talking. We don't know what Ike did to him. I imagine he's like pulling his ear. Ow, 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 quit it, I'll talk. He's giving him a wet willy. That hurt. I thought you were going to break my face. Well, the ear is part of the face. Well, what's your name? What are you doing here? I'm Soth. I'm a thief, but I didn't come on board this ship to steal anything. That sounds dubious. Stop scowling at me like that. You're making me uncomfortable. It's not just you. Ike always looks like that. It's true, his sprite is always like that. Don't mind him, just keep talking. I'm looking for someone. I heard this ship was sailing for Begnion, so I decided to climb aboard. This person you're after is in Begnion? I don't know. The trail went cold in Toha, and I couldn't think of anywhere else to go from there. Is it family? Huh? The person you're looking for. Yeah, I mean, we're not related by blood or anything, but we're definitely family. Let's aid Soth. This is a full recruitment run. Alright. This year, my mercenary company will look after this boy. He won't be a burden to you or your crew. If that's what you want to do, it's fine with me. Are you sure? You're going to be put to work. I hope you're prepared. Sure, no problem. I'll do whatever you need. We're not going to put him to work, actually. We're going to put Volk to work. Volk? Right here. He's standing with his back turned edgily in the corner. God, where have you been? You disappeared the moment we got on this ship. Don't worry about it. I'll be there when you need me. It's not me, it's my sister. You've never once showed up for a meal, and she thinks you're dying of hunger. Did we ever eat together while we were on land? Alright, listen. Land? Big. Ship? Small. It's not the same thing. I don't want Mist roaming the ship with a plate of food anymore. So please eat 1 meal a day with us. 100 golds. You're gonna charge me to make you eat? And that's more than you charge to pick a lock. Why? I don't like large groups. Mood, honestly. Bye. Call me if you decide it's worth it. Maybe I should just tell Mist he's dead. I love that expression. He is fed up. Do you have a minute? It's Seahark. Of course, Commander Ike. You and I haven't had very many opportunities to talk, and You don't think you can trust me? No, it's not that. I'm just curious. I was surprised to see anyone in Toha who chose to fight on the side of the Lagoos. I joined the Toha Vigilantes solely for the purpose of saving Lagoos. I'm not from Crimea, but when I heard she had joined with Gallia, I envisioned my perfect world. One in which the Lagoos could live normal lives, free of oppression. However, when I came to Crimea, I found things were no different there than in any other Bjork nation. It was the same for me. I couldn't allow myself to ignore those problems any longer. I'm happy to hear it. Of all the Bjork I've ever met, you're the only one who shares my conviction. Seahark, is there some other reason you defend the Lagoos? I don't follow you. You see, I was born in Gallia, or so I've been told. I just wondered if you had a similar reason guiding you. Of course I have my reasons. Would you be upset if I didn't want to discuss them? My reasons are extremely personal. He just likes them. Don't worry about it. No, it's no problem. I wanted a better understanding of what kind of man you are, and I have that now. Can I ask what that is? You are a good man. I'm glad to have you along. I'm glad to be here. I feel I'm finally able to do the kind of good I've longed to do for years. Seahark, huge, furry, confirmed. Ileana, how's she holding up? Probably bad. You don't look so well, are you alright? I'm seasick, for real. When I was traveling with the merchants, we sometimes used ships. Every time was the same. I'm sorry. Did you travel with Mustan and the others for a long time? About 4 years all told. I had just left home, you see. I was all alone and I couldn't find work. In my hometown I had so many people I could depend on, but once I left everything changed. If Mustan's group hadn't found me by the side of the road, I'd probably be dead by now. I take that to mean like hitchhiking, and not like passed out. You seem to have led quite an adventurous life. It's a bit surprising. I get that a lot. I find it hard to imagine that you couldn't find work though. Your magic skills are amazing. Aren't they though? Hehe, I'm always happy when people notice. Whew, wow, I feel so much better now. I'm actually starting to get hungry. I'm glad to hear it. Just stay above deck, and when you start to feel sick, look off at the horizon, alright? Good advice. Okay. I will not brave the bird chapter. Actually, we'll see the start to it. Show me the boat. We've barely been on it. Nasir, what is it? Nothing. Nothing we can do anything about at any rate. We're being followed by pirates. Really? I don't see any ships. Not by sea, by air. Look up. Are those birds? If they are, they must be huge. Those are Lagoos, Ike. Ravens from Kilvas. Their black wings are an ill omen for all who see them. Titania, Soren, you noticed them coming as well? Yes, and Soren and I saw them when we were discussing our plans from the aft decks. Yo, aft. I don't know which one that is. Which direction? I've heard stories, but they're really flying. Wow. We're still out of their range, but airborne foes can be especially troublesome. I'd prefer to avoid them altogether. Let's see if we can outrun them. From what I've been told, the flying corsairs of Kilvas and Phoenic... God, I don't know why this name looks wrong to me. Phoenicus. Yeah, okay. Kilvas and Phoenicus are far more cruel than any beast Lagoos. Winged pirates. How am I supposed to fight against that? Whoa, the shake. What was that? Oof, it felt like we hit something. Blast, we've run aground. We must be caught on a reef or something. Move it, lads, get the ship free. Ike, the crows are coming. Pull everyone together. Looks like we're in for a fight. The seer got us run aground. Look at how narrow this channel is. How are you supposed to sail through that? The GameCube could only render it so big. Seeker, that's his name. Predictable humans, sailed right into our trap without fail. Let's finish this quickly. It won't be long before Phoenicus or Goldoa take an interest in what's happening here. Soren, do you have a plan? I've done research in the past. All members of the bird tribes are vulnerable to wind magic. I think it's safe to assume that they are also as susceptible to arrows as any other flyer. Wind magic and bows. Alright, everyone gather your weapons and prepare to meet the enemy on the deck. I want a small group to remain below decks to protect Princess Alincia and the crew. We've never faced an enemy like this. I want everyone to stay together. So, our units, we bench Seahark, only 10. Maybe Mordecai, we're definitely bringing Rolf. Definitely bringing Soren and Ileana. Missed, and almost didn't bring those for me. And then, maybe we bring Mordecai, he's a good tank. Yeah, that looks about right. I think there's something Volk can steal. What's his speed though? 13. God, he's so zoomed in. He drops the blue gem. You can't steal something equipped, so you can't get the demi-band, so it would just be an elixir. Tempting, honestly. All these other guys drop the things. Actually, some of them have coins. Could be exchanged for exactly 1 gold. What is the point of that? What is the crow lore? They all carry exactly 1 gold on them, or some of them do. God, do not begin right now. I think that is the gist of it. We'll save that for next stream. The way boat maps work in this game, there's like elevation difference. We'll see it in the next couple chapters. They can't be just outside the boat and attacking you. They gotta like get on the decks with you, I think. Unless they have a ranged attack. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. We'll see. Alright, oh my god. My poor voice over the course of these streams. I had my mug of tea, but still no honey. I didn't find any at my dollar store. I gotta go to a proper grocery. Let's see. Oh, I didn't have my schedule pulled up. I think I'm off for a couple nights until 30 job. Right? Yeah, Thursday. Oh, and it's double swords, like all the Myrmidons in this game I'm not using. Wiper and Decav. And heavy edit, it's all charging weapons on Boner. I am not super optimistic, even though Bone Rattle is so easy. Playing with the VP40 crowd will be an adventure. And next Fire Emblem stream, sometime like Monday or Tuesday. And we'll bang out, we'll actually have 2 boat chapters. I got Fry on a boat like slightly too early. I'll see if I can find some other Splatfest art that features water. Hopefully I can. Alrighty. Thank you guys for watching. Hope everyone has a good rest of your Monday, your Marth Monday. See you all Thursday night, hopefully. Everyone take it easy, stay warm. Good night.